Welcome everybody to, what are we calling this? Freaking Christmas talk with Bloom, and John is here too. You can see him on the screen. Sometimes he may vanish. Don't worry about it. So this is the first freaking podcast type shits us both are doing, right? You haven't done anything like that. You haven't been invited into freaking television or...
This is, I mean, I have been invited before to be on TV, but I just no. Like all the news and everything is like, on the Christmas event. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna.
God damn it. Bloom, I can see your beard and mustache growing in slightly. No, you can't. That's light. So, I, as a wannabe professional, aka amateur, have prepared today's questions. As you know, today is going to be all about Christmas, so shall we start? John, answer truthfully. Is Santa Claus your type?
Oh yeah.
He's that sugar daddy material, isn't he?
I mean, he has everything. I mean, he can just whip up whatever he wants. He has, he has minions. If I say I want a rocket for Christmas, he'll be like, okay, here's a rocket, and then it explodes in a different story.
Hey Santa, is that a rocket in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? We're just messing with you, okay? No, today is not going to be about our freaking sexual preferences, okay? Well, as you know, I'm from Slovakia. John is from Sweden. Today is going to be all about Christmas. We will talk about our Christmas preferences. He's a freaking Viking. My ancestors wore crop tops. He is an arsonist. Well, Swedish people burn down stuff on Christmas. Us, we torture animals in our bathtub. We're going to talk everything about that. Stop making me laugh.
I can't help it.
No brain rot here, thanks. Talk to us. Why do you call this freaking talk to? It's not talk to. Hot damn! Yeah,
Jesus
hopefully no.
We're men.
I don't want to go to jail. I'm way too young. I'm way too pretty. No, thank you. I'm going to become someone's pet in there. Not
damn, that's what they mean. You're just tossing your own title right away on that one. Gonna get no damn. The day you go to jail, you're somebody's pet. That's unscripted title now. There's no backing out from that. Now you're just done yourself a goober.
Well, now I have a reason not to go to jail. I guess that's fine with me.
Straight up.
Square knows. Okay, well, John hopefully knows too. Okay, John. Yes. We are also old as fuck, right? We are old sacks of flesh. We have that experience. We have that knowledge. We are wise, bearded old man. I have a stubble. John has a stubble, as you can see in the thumbnail, because he didn't shave. It's all over there. So that's going to be what we're going to be talking about today. Our experiences, our customs, all the interesting things to deliver knowledge straight into your front lobe. That's the thinking part, I'm fairly sure. However, everything is going to be rotating around Christmas. So John, shall we start now? Are you stressed? Are you camera shy?
I am not camera shy. I'm literally here on stream.
Would you like something to drink?
That would have been smart. I have a glass and everything, but I totally
reach
forgot
over here.
that.
Come on, reach. Oh.
There we go.
No.
There we go.
You have some. Okay.
Yeah, I have.
More for me then.
What is that blue stuff? What is that?
I don't know. Liquid oxygen, probably.
Liquid oxygen? It's like blue radiated Nuka-Cola.
John, tell me, do you like Christmas? Straight up, don't lie. Do you like Christmas? Are you a fan of Christmas cheer?
I love Christmas.
I said no lying.
Oh yeah, that's true. I love Christmas.
Really? You like Christmas every single year? There you go. He spilled the beans.
Let's be real. I love only Christmas when I receive my Christmas presents. That's the only time you ever celebrate Christmas.
My man, you are my man. That's pretty much the only reason I like Christmas.
Everyone knows this.
Yeah, presents and food. Those are my two most favorite parts of Christmas. Making the tree, like you decorate a tree, you're going to tear it down in like what, a week or so? What are we, machines? To do repetitive work till we die? No, You don't even get paid for making a Christmas tree. Screw that shit. I mean, pretty lights are fine, right? Everybody has that little bit of moth inside of us.
My question to you is, do you have a real Christmas tree or do you use a plastic Christmas tree?
Oh,
That's
no.
my question.
Actually, fun fact, at some point, like when I was little, we used to buy live Christmas trees, but there's just so much sap on the carpet, so many, what do you call those, conifers? Yeah, those little spike things. I think you call those conifers. There's just so much mess.
Conifers?
Yeah, they're called coniferous trees.
Oh, is that a real tree?
No, that's a group of trees with, like, you know, evergreen trees. They have those little spikes. Those are coniferous trees. They have conifers, I think.
Oh, that's probably a word in English. I don't even know what it is. I just saw like, oh, it's a Christmas tree, and that's it. And that's about it. We'll just take a tree out in the forest and just like,
if I were to steal a tree from a forest, I would go to jail, and we both know now what's going to happen if I go to jail. It's been sealed in my fate. Going to become someone's pet.
You're becoming someone's puppy. That's what's gonna happen. You're becoming someone's puppy for Christmas.
God damn it.
Stuffed in a box.
Back to the freaking tree. At some point, we were just, let's not give money for that freaking Christmas tree. We're going to kill anyway, right? We don't put it into water. We're not growing it. We're just killing a tree. So we went with the plastic one, and we had that one ever since. It's been great. And I don't care it's not alive, because I don't even get that close to it that I would see it's made out of plastic. I don't go there. Yeah, well, if I want present, then yeah. But I don't care. I'll get my presents. I don't know. What about you? Do you use a normal tree, like a live tree, or do you use a plastic one?
We don't use a tree at all.
John,
no, we don't have a tree. For real, seriously, we don't use a tree. Right now, we don't use a tree at all because one, it's too cramped in the living room, and not the whole family's here either, so we're not really celebrating proper Christmas. Normally would be. But my siblings have moved to back to Asia now, so like they don't celebrate Christmas there at all. They're just sitting by and gaming and taking care of the chickens. Yeah, we just recently got chickens. We really started homesteading, so we have chickens now.
You got chickens! Wait, but I heard people in Asia, I don't know, maybe it's Japan or China? Maybe it's not like Taiwan?
Thailand.
Where? Thailand.
Yeah.
Where they buy KFC.
Yeah. We have
even in Thailand?
We have KFC in Thailand. We have KFCs like almost in every corner. Like even in 7-Elevens, like they have one 7-Eleven on one side, 2 steps to the right or left. There's another 7-Eleven right there. It's not even a joke. They literally have 2 7-Elevens there, 2 KFCs in my town. Like we have all of it. But the only thing we don't have is McDonald's. We have to go to a different town to get to McDonald's. But we got 2 KFCs.
I think McDonald's died there because people just didn't like the cuisine. They like the healthy stuff or chicken.
No, it's because chicken is more affordable. That's why.
Oh shit!
Like a lot expensive.
Hot damn. Okay.
The reason why is because we don't have much of cows in Thailand. We have buffaloes. We have buffalo.
Ooh,
as we say.
Buffalo. Let's go.
Farmers don't have cows. They have buffaloes.
Honestly, better meat, in my opinion. Buffalo is cuter. Anyway, John.
Yes, what is that?
We already know how we feel about Christmas.
Yes.
What about those freaking customs you have there in Sweden? I know you have
Swedish customs for Christmas.
Yeah, I know you have weird ones. I researched them. I know you have weird ones. However, I don't know which ones you celebrate.
So when we celebrate, when I celebrate, right? Normally, as Swedes, as proper Swedes, right? If we want a tree, we don't buy a tree. We go out and find one in the forest with an axe. And when we have cars, we go out and we drift in the snow. Even in front of news reporters, we don't care where, when, in front of cops or whatever, we will drift the car sideways in the snow. Tradition, doesn't matter. We will. Sure, they might lose their driver license and stuff, but I mean, it's part of the journey. Right? It's as easy as it is to lose it. It is easy as to get it back.
Well,
it just costs money. That's all.
You evildoer! Didn't you tell me at some point that all forest over there in Gotland are private.
That is true. The problem is we don't do that here in the island. We do that in the mainland. That's why. Because
okay,
if we do it
mainland is
here,
better.
then it's so much easier to get caught here. Because if we do it here, we'd be like, well, yeah. First of all, there's nowhere to run or hide because we're on an island. We're literally just 1 hour from top to bottom of the island with the car, and that's it.
You can't swim for 10 hours straight, right, to mainland. They're going to catch you anyway.
Straight up, yeah. Plus, there's a helicopter here and there as well, literally by the hospital and stuff. So, like, yeah, and there's an airport. So, sure, you can get away from the helicopters and stuff, but you can't get away from like anything else. Like, yeah, you're kind of smoked regardless. So, if you're gonna do crazy stuff, we do it in the mainland, never here on the island.
You always have such freaking wild stories drifting in the snow. If I were to do it here, well, first of all, I would probably kill someone because there are a buttload of people here, even in the middle of the night. Second of all, there are so many cameras. Okay, yeah, I'll traumatize them. I'll break both of their legs. I'll make them not be able to walk ever again.
That's an optional one.
There you go.
But more likely you're going to hit a tree or hit a ditch. That's more likely the case to be because majority of people do that. So we have cars with ropes and everything so we can box them out or get them out like from the ditches with ropes and everything. Literally, if that happens. So the thing is, in tradition, we have something called vinterbil. So that means winter car. And it's specifically only for drifting in the snow. It's usually just a BMW with like 200 horsepower, 150 horsepower, whatever, or a Volvo. Just anything that can have anything that's rear-wheel drive, has shitty tires, barely functional, optionally starts, has rust holes here and there. You might have a functional handbrake. If not, I mean, it's just the Scandinavian flick, as we call it, And then hope that you don't hit a tree in 150 kilometers an hour.
That's a huge hope.
That's a huge hope. Yeah,
you have to pray to at least 3 deities. Like spread that prayer up, because one deity not enough. Hinduism is your friend.
One way or another. Think of it like the Lada, like picking up a Lada that has rust holes here and there and barely moving. That's what we drift with. Like it's the equivalent of a shit box, but it drives. That's the thing. It has to just drive. The rest is just optional, just has to drive, that's it. And then another thing we do also is putting a rope behind the cars, and then we used to take a snow racer or a snowboard. In my case, we used to do with a quad bike because it's light, has enough power, and it's easy to maneuver as well. Plus you can sit 2 people on it, so if they need to let go of the rope, they can. For safety reasons, obviously, right? So what we used to do is that we take the quad bike out on the road or out in the someone's, farm. And I was the one to take a snowboard, no helmet, no safety equipment, just like a jacket, maybe barely a jacket, just a hoodie, some jeans on, whatever I had, boots, my big ass snowboard, sponsored by the way. I was at the time at some point. But I got it for Christmas present as well because of, funny enough, it's a bread company that makes bread. Yeah, but we used to do that and go crazy fast with it, snowboarding behind, and I was so close to get hit by a bathtub. Not a joke. It was a little wild bathtub in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Elaborate.
And I couldn't see it because it was white as the snow itself.
Someone left a freaking bathtub in the middle of the road just to fuck with the drifters.
No. Just in the middle of the field. It's meant for like gathering water for horses and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, they could have used it as a trough. Yeah.
Yeah. So we literally went from the road to go off road to road and off road. Like we went all over, jumping all over the road and everything because it's kind of like a ditch, right? Mm-hmm. So think of it like the road is up here and then it goes slightly slanted down on the sides. We used to take the quad and the snowboard just like up and jumping all over the place. The thing is, it was just like a wild bathtub in the middle of fucking nowhere of the fields. And it's meant for the horses, but they haven't built any fences at the moment. That's why. So they just had to prepare the bathtub there. So I didn't see it, obviously, but I was like maybe 50 or 30 centimeters away from hitting it with my ass cheek. Technically speaking, so I mean, it was like I could have shaved off a huge pile of meat there, but that would be like Christmas ham for free.
We should be glad John is still here. Of all the crazy shit he does, we should be happy that bits of him aren't missing. Because if I were to do that with my bullshit luck, I would already be spread across at least 3 continents. Holy shit, man.
The official title of me is the life of a goldfish. You don't know when you will die or when it will die. You just know you can feed it, you can see it, but the next day it might be dead. You don't know. That's the life of a goldfish. My title is The Life of a Goldfish.
Freaking Daredevil. You should rename yourself from freaking nerdy body bagger to nerdy freaking Daredevil. Nerdy Daredevil bagger.
Daredevil bagger. Bagging the devil.
Begging the devil. Yeah, you are bagging the devil because he won't let you die. He likes to watch you.
For real, for real. It's like I miss pure entertainment.
Okay, so we already found out that John is a deviant, breaks the freaking law, almost hits a bathtub in the middle of a field. Well, I called you Swedish people arsonists. John, you know why I said it, right?
Yes.
You know it.
Traditionally, here's the thing.
Tell us about the Yule goat.
Every city, every state in our country whips up the biggest goat you can imagine, but it's made out of hay.
I'll show you.
Usually
That's
hay.
why I have this here.
And if not hay, it's made out of what's it called? The Christmas tree material. You know, the Christmas tree, the freaking pine. I don't forget what it's called. You know, like it can be different materials, right? And the thing is, it looks so flammable that everyone wants to lit it on fire.
And they do. They do. It's illegal, mind you, but they still do it. So, as far as I know, there are police officers around it. There are like patrols just to prevent people from burning down the goat.
They have added military patrols to literally prevent these from burning down. And not only that, they have gone as so far as to spray chemicals that is supposed to make it fire resistant.
Fire retardants,
yeah. But, you know, it still burns.
I know. At some point they used fire arrows, classic fire arrows. You can't go wrong with them. At some point, didn't they use a flamethrower drone? Something like that. They just used a freaking drone to set it on fire.
The thing is, it can go from like a drone having a Molotov even, and it just snaps the rope and it just explodes on the ground, and it just that's not enough. It's lit on fire, or like anything, just like that is flammable basically. Right? Any chemical that's flammable, they toss it in, it'll lit on fire. Sometimes they sneak in like a little pad, like a fire pad. You know, usually these fire pads that you're usually supposed to lit them in fire to put them in a what's it called, like a fire. You should put logs in them, and then you have like a
shed.
Yeah, a shed that has like a campfire. But it's not a camp. It's a campfire built in a rock pile. You get what I mean?
It's just a campfire with extra steps.
Yeah, but it's not. Is it really called a campfire? It's not a
campfire.
Know.
It's a bonfire, a pit, fire pit, fire pit.
No, not a fire. Is it a fire pit? I forget what it's called. It's like, think of a barbecue grill, you know, and you lit like a little pad that's like keeps burning forever and ever until like everything is torched.
No. You have that there, you freaking arsonist. We don't have that here. We use the lighter.
I'm explaining those tactical fire equipment you can imagine, basically.
Incendiary weapons of mass destruction banned by the Geneva Conventions. They have it there. They use it for camping.
But these are used for like cabin fire. I forgot. You know, like when you're having a cabin and then you have like a little fire pit in the cabin.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called, like a fireplace regardless.
It's okay, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what you use. We light them up, we sneak them in, stuff them in somewhere where they can't be seen. They don't know. Eventually, like the whole thing just like, poof, lives in flame. That's pretty much how it usually goes. Like they don't notice until like it's all up in flames, right?
Yeah.
But since they have they have security cameras, guards, military. It's just a question of time before they add tanks and fire departments spraying water, just like on standby by every means of these places. But the thing is, they can eventually light something else on fire to just distract all the fire department to go somewhere else, and then it's like, okay, that will lit on fire.
You think they would do that?
Absolutely, absolutely.
What?
Anything to distract the fire department. It could just be a fake call, even just a fake phone call of and they have to go. I mean, because it's a fake call, right? And it's like, okay, now we lit the horse on fire or the goat on fire, and that's just gonna happen.
You know what's ironic? When you look at the live stream, the goat is fucking over the fire.
The campfire, yeah, I know, right? It's such a good place to put it.
It's beautiful. Everything is thought out as it should be. Well, let's pay a bit of mind to the chat, because we have some wonderful things over here. First is Number calling you cuter than me.
Where did we?
You are cuter than me. Would you believe that? He's into Asians.
Should.
Yeah. I look hot, whatever.
Yeah, let go, my beloved. Straight up.
Let's go. And Square says, my dad drove the quad once. I was behind him on the boards, and when there was a sharp turn, I just fell off, left in the snow, and my dad just drove away. Man, he just deposited you. That's the worst way of getting the milk. That's just
he had to go get the cigarettes and the pack of milk. That's why he had to go the cigarettes and the milk. That was it. That was it.
He came to pick you up, right? He noticed that at some points. Hot damn. I wouldn't forgive my dad for doing that. Like when you ride with your parents, you usually hold them, right? So you don't fall. My parents used to bitch about me not holding them when we were on whatever kind of weird ass vehicle you can fall out of. And then if you were to fall out of it and my father wouldn't notice, oh my god, he would hear so many bad words from me. And he also says, or my sister got on it once. They drove away. When they came back, instead of my sister, it was my stupid neighbor. What? I don't understand. Was there a switcheroo? They took the neighbor instead of your sister? Huh? What? Local wildlife destroyers as typical plants.
Yep.
Yeah. Freaking arsonist. So, honestly, when I look at the freaking goat, it's cute. There's a lot of effort put into this. We don't have anything like that here. We have some bullshit market, right? This is pretty. How did it start? Do you know how it started? All that burning down the goats? It's not like some sort of... It just happened one day, didn't it? Just some latent needs, latent wants of the Swedish population to burn down something beautiful.
The thing is, it becomes like a competition now. It's like us, the people, against the government.
Yeah.
And the people's like, hell yeah, fire. The government, no, we're destroying something beautiful. We paid your tax money for it and everything to build up. And everyone's like, we don't care. Burn it away.
I found exactly this, that people are for burning the goat. The government is against burning the goat.
It's literally a competition at this point.
But yeah. I mean, no one gets hurt. That's what I like about it. No one gets hurt. They still are trying to prevent people from burning the goat. The goat is not supposed to be burned, but it's an illegal competition. It's like speeding on a highway. It's like racing on a highway, but you play with fire instead. God damn it. Why is Slovakia so stupid? I mean, we have weird things. As I said, we hurt animals. You're going to hear all about that. These guys just have something more flashy. That's all. Freaking goat. Damn. The goat. Okay. John.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I heard that you, at least some Swedish people, eat pea soup and pancakes every single Thursday. What the hell is this thing I found? Is that true?
What is pea? Oh,
peas!
Oh,
little green balls!
Yeah. Sorry,
you know.
So in Sweden, we have something called ärtsoppa, and what was the other thing you said? Pancakes?
Pancakes, yeah. Or something like
every
that?
Thursday.
Yeah. Like they even sell it in shops. Like restaurants.
No, we don't have that. That's a myth. That is a myth.
How is that a myth? I got that from a Swedish person on Quora.
No. That's a myth. That's a myth. The tradition here instead, like for Swedish people. Now, mind you, I'm half, so I don't follow all these traditions, right? But like
okay. Understandable.
It's Taco Friday, and that's usually the classic. The Taco Friday is the most classical bullshit you can do.
But is it a Christmas bullshit?
They don't eat tacos on Fridays on Christmas. If they do, yeah, I mean, like, mashallah.
Man. Is it only the goat you burn down, or is there something else? I found some weird ass things.
Ice hockey. Ice hockey is one of the
Ice hockey.
Yes. So
damn.
the thing is, or bandy or ice hockey, like proper bandy. Not like indoor bandy. We call it just bandy itself. It's not Bambi, but bandy, right? So it's like, think of it ice hockey, but instead of a puck, it's a ball.
Wait,
and that ball fucking rolls.
Is it still on ice?
It's still on ice.
But it's like floorball, right?
Yeah,
but it's with not roller skates, ice skates.
Yeah, by ice skates. Indoors, if it's indoors, it's roller skates. But if it's outdoors, it's usually ice skates. Yes.
Huh. I think I heard about that sport for the first time in my life. Not like I look at a lot of sports. I'm one of the most unsports watchable dude over there. I'd much rather play it.
Here it's big. Only during winter
times. Here too. Yeah, like there's all this craze about ice hockey here. I just don't watch it. Everyone runs around with those giant freaking fingers with Slovakia and weird ass hats. They probably have that in Sweden too. Like people are weird about sports everywhere. They're freaking weird. But
my dad was disappointed I did not become an ice hockey player.
What?
My dad is disappointed I did not become an ice hockey player. But he still accepted me because of race car mechanics. I mean, like, you know.
Okay. So he's only slightly disappointed.
I mean, he grew up playing ice hockey. That's the thing. That was his career, essentially.
Okay.
Before he went with
cars. That's what he wanted.
Right? Yeah.
Got it. Man. So all of this I found about putting up lights in windows.
That is true. We do that.
Let's go. Yeah, why do you do that though? What kind of weird thing is that?
Me neither. I don't want to do it because like I'm gonna have a light for 1 month and I'm gonna put it down anyway. So the only thing I have is like having arson in my kitchen.
Arson?
So we have an arson in the kitchen. Yeah, in the kitchen we have an arson in the kitchen. We don't have a goat. We have 4 light poles that we lit on fire. I forgot they're called. You know, they're
candles?
Like candles. Yeah, candles. Poles of fire.
That's a candle. That's not arson. That's a light source. Arson is a light source too.
We take the torch. We take a torch and just like, and just like wham the whole light. Instead of just having a normal flick light, no, we take a torch and just torch it on fire. And it's like, yeah, now it's on fire.
Wait, but the candle. You torch the candle.
Yeah, we torch the candle. It melts pretty quickly, but we do it.
You have that creme brulee torch?
No. Yeah, we have like a can. You know, it's like a torch in a can. I don't know how to explain it really. And then you just screw it, whatever you want to call it, and flick it, and just lit on fire and just pukes out.
We don't have that here. I never saw that here. So it's like a gas canister strapped to like a schnozzle.
Yeah. Think of it like a homemade flamethrower.
Commercial flamethrower.
Yeah, a blowtorch essentially. It's a blowtorch essentially.
Yeah, it's a little blowtorch. Why do you use that for candles though? It's a candle.
Because we have one. Because we have one.
So you just do it for fun. Instead of decorating the Christmas tree, you torch your kitchen.
Yeah.
Arsonist, everybody.
Fire is tradition. Fire is tradition. Doesn't matter what it is.
It's from the Viking times, right? Burn down people. Yeah. Now you burn down candles. Yeah. Hot damn.
No exceptions. If it burns, we let it burn. We don't care if it's someone's house. If it burns, we sit there out there with a freaking hot dog in our hand and just like grilling marshmallows.
So that's why all the forests are private.
It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time. Screw the snow. We need to burn it down. We need to melt it.
It's the time of the year we need to forgive people and be praying together. And you make hot dogs and marshmallows for burning someone's goat in the house.
How do you forgive people? Burn down their house. Now you're even. Good job.
Good job.
Jesus.
Tradition.
Tradition.
Let's solve the homelessness.
Oh lords. Cobalt says Krampus, my beloveds. Do you have any sort of weird goobers over there? Folklore goobers? Yeah, Christmas goobers.
What do you mean Christmas goobers?
Like Krampus? No. Goobers like monsters. Cryptids.
Oh no, we don't have monsters. Wait, you guys have monsters during Christmas? What is this, Halloween again?
No, it's not Halloween. It's like this weird little thing which steals you if you've been bad. I don't think whether or not we have it here.
That.
Don't you have that in Poland?
No, we don't have that.
You're not from Poland. I was talking to Squar mainly. I know he's from Poland. And that number is here too, so you too. No. Where's Krampus from anyway? Wait. We have this nifty little thing that'll disable John's camera, but I'll re-enable it soon. Krampus! Krampus is a horned anthropomorphic figure who, in the Central and Eastern Alpine folkloric tradition...
Yeah, we used to have that. That's something our generation remembers. We're the last one to remember that.
Look at
no
that.
one else remembers that.
Wait, what? They don't?
The thing was, if you had been a bad person back in the days, like back in the Stone Age, whatever we're gonna call it, I don't know when we had this thing, right? The thing is, they used to toss in rocks into someone's house. And the rocks and pebbles were like the
they were not on fire, right?
No firestones. I mean, they would literally burn their hands then by the time they would toss it, right? But yeah. Usually, it's just like a person dressed as a goat with like a bag of rocks and just tossing in rocks with like omens. Think of it like these rocks used to have some inscriptions on them saying something. Would it be like, "Oh, this year you will die of cancer," for example?
Wait, so he was handing out prophecies?
Yeah, in a rock.
Bad
tossed it in through the window, tossed it through the door,
the messenger rocks,
the chimney. Yeah, whatever it was, like it was just a rock, a goat man with a rock.
Goat chucking rocks. Holy shit, John, you guys are weird.
We have a lot of Christmas stuff and Christmas weird shit.
You have rich Christmas. I can't say our Christmas is that rich. You have some like literal tradition. Over here,
of course.
What the fuck? We don't have that. We don't build anything. We have these things outside of Christmas. That's the thing. We don't do these things on Christmas. We create a giant bowl and dance around it, or what? What is it, May?
That's midsummer. What are you talking about? We don't make a pole and dance around at Christmas.
Oh, we do.
Like you dress up
but it's not Christmas. It's not Christmas. No, it's not Christmas. No, it's May. In May. That is something you do in May. I'm saying our Christmas is dry, not everything else. Everything else has this privilege of being interesting. Christmas is the thing which is so uninteresting over here.
Fair point.
Number searched up Krampus. I searched and it said Baba Yaga. He searched Baba Yaga. She's not Christmas. No. I searched and it said she's associated with Christmas and present stealing. I guess. Since when? Baba Yaga. She never stole.
Damn.
What? She stole present. That's new for me.
The friendship having hard with the Christmas demon coming and going.
Man, if she came to my house and asked for a present nicely, I would give it to her. I would give a present to a lady who would want to spend time with me. Sad. Do you have questions for me too? Or am I the only one with a question sheet?
Tell me your most craziest, not the most crazy, but like one crazy story that you have done while there was snow, like whether it be skiing or snowboarding or going on a slide or anything that has snow related, any crazy thing that has happened to you when there was a lot of snow.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. You're the one with fancy stories. I'm the one from a capital city and there is nothing happening in the capital city.
Not even seeing something goofy in town?
No. That's the thing. My most fancy thing during winter times was probably just going down a slope on my ass. I'm not joking. Nothing weird or fancy happened to me. My childhood was boring and I don't understand why. I had some sort of weird protection from all too good and all too evil, and then everything was just mediocre. I'm trying to think of something that happened like when it was snowing, but oh, I know, but that was like fun. That was not stupid. So me and my friend, we are actually like really, really goofy when no one's watching. And as we were going home, we found this giant puddle that was just frozen over. And we stepped on it and we were having fun, just shimmying our feet on that. And then we went crazy and started dancing on it. We basically grabbed each other and started twisting and turning and just making weird ass dances. And we were having so much fun. Then we were pushing each other, sliding on the snow as we were pushing each other. That's something that happened to me, and it was beautiful. Unfortunately,
you were tangoing on ice.
We were tangoing on ice, and you wouldn't understand how freaking fun it was. Just having a slippery surface under it gives you so many new options of having fun. I think we were even doing it like sitting on our asses. One of us was sitting on our ass, and then the other one was just sliding the other dudes on the ass.
Jesus.
That was nice. But it was fun, man. It is so much fun. Unfortunately, it was like, what? 2 meters times 2 meters puddle? It wasn't that big. It was sad.
Small, sad.
It was, yeah, that's why we were doing mostly like not pirouettes. We were spinning on it, right? We were having fun with that. But not a joke. This was probably the most wild thing that happened to me on ice. Not joking.
Damn.
That's
crazy. I'm glad I didn't say Yuri on ice because that's a whole different scenario. That's an anime, by the way.
Hi there, you're here too. Hi, Kelmer. Well, I don't know why Talk to Us is being mentioned, because I think that's the only podcast people know. So when they see something else, or like a talk show or anything, they just immediately think of Haktua and just call it Talk to Us. Why not?
Yeah, there was some crazy stuff going on with that lady that did that, because apparently she was doing a crypto scam shit as well for doing it as well while doing the Talk to a bullshit, whatever that.
Kind of unrelated to the topic we have here, but why do all of these freaking popular people that get rich quick, do stupid shit? We had some, I don't know, KSI was was it KSI? No, that was Logan Paul. He was also part of some sort of crypto bullshit, I think.
Yeah, that was Logan Paul doing it with the crypto suit thing.
God damn it. Okay, unrelated. We don't have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Blam Scratch
Crazy
experience.
stuff.
Yeah.
I have 2 or 3 stories of crazy goober shit that I've done. So like, thing is, okay, so let's take the number 1. So I was out snowboarding. We have a mountain locally here. Where we used to have a lift that goes from the bottom to the top. The thing is, we can't do that because they removed it. So we have to fucking walk for 10 minutes up and then go down for 2 minutes.
Oh, like basically. That thing which hooks up your ass, or the one which you sit on?
Something that hooks up to
ass
the ass.
Hooking. Yeah, ass hooking. Yeah.
They removed that because apparently no one was out there anymore, so they just removed it because it wasn't popular anymore. They tried to capitalize on it, but it didn't work, obviously, right? And the thing was, we had built a huge jump. Mind you, going from top to bottom goes pretty damn fast, and like at the speed as well. So we built a huge jump with shovels, and I mean, like it was like probably like as tall as me, probably in height. So you flew like a solid 2 meter or 2-3 meter up in the air, and then pretty long as well, right?
And he's still alive, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I'm still alive. I did not have any helmet or gear equipment, and I went with the snowboard. It's good practice, by the way, mind you, also as well. However, my friend who did it, he didn't survive for long.
Wait, what?
He went down, he's still alive. He's not dead or broken or anything like that. He's not handicapped or anything yet. But he went down at the speed of lightning itself, and he did not think about leaning forward or anything. He jumped on the jump. You're not supposed to jump on the jump because...
Yeah, I watched that ice skating jumping shit. Yeah, I know you're supposed to like propel yourself.
Because if you do propel yourself, you suddenly shift the G-force of yourself, and you shift everything. So he started leaning so much backwards that he started flying backward. Like he was doing
a backspin.
He was doing the backspin, but instead of doing a backflip, he was like a frisbee but on the back. He was going like a frisbee in the sky on his back.
I think I know what you mean. It was a freaking Beyblade. How did he manage to do that? How do you?
He smacked his head so hard because the snow was so packed. So he smacked his head pretty solidly hard. He's like, "Yup, nope, that's it for today."
He didn't have a helmet, right? No.
He didn't have a helmet.
No helmets.
After that, he put on a helmet. After that, he did put on a helmet because that hurt his head pretty hard.
He learned from his mistakes, it would appear. Holy shit. Well, first of all, I don't understand how he could become a Beyblade just from propelling himself. He was like standing normally, right? Then he turned into a Beyblade.
Sort of. No. He was standing normally. He was going to do a trick. The thing was that trick failed.
Oh,
he was going to do a 360. But the thing is, he started leaning backwards. Like he was spinning and then leaning. He jumped spinning.
Now we have the full story.
And then, but the thing is, he spun it over his shoulder instead of spinning it like a cork, right? Like a corkscrew. He started like spinning on a frisbee instead. So the snowboard just slanted away, and that's how he landed on his back, pretty much, right? But that's not the funny story part of it. The funny part is when a mom comes with her kids with a snow racer. This is the best part, alright?
Wait, snow racer. Which one is the snow racer? Wait.
Okay. So the kid and would hit like an older brother. Okay, Google snow racer, right? That's a snow racer. Mind you, now with a BMX steering wheel, it's just a normal circular wheel, right? All it's plastic. He's gonna go down. He thought he was he's gonna make the coolest jump. Like he thought he was cool, badass, like we were, me and the boys was, right? And he thought he's gonna be one of the boys. So he thought he was gonna go with snow racer down. But here's the crazy plot twist. He went down that hill crazy fast with his little sister on the back of it. Mind you, no helmet, no safety equipment, nothing. 2-meter flight with that snow racer in the sky. And holy fuck, it was the greatest jump. You would have been amazed to see him fly.
They landed.
They landed, sort of. They sort of landed. Let me explain. The mother was up on the hill watching, and she was just minding her business, scrolling on the phone, taking pictures, because oh, my children are like so adorable.
Wait, what is that? Is that a rank? What the fuck?
And then the moment she realized the daughter is flying off the snow racer in the sky, because she did not hold on for shit. Like she held on like it was just clothing, like with just the nippy fingers. That was it. She was just like, oh yeah, this will hold. I'll be right here properly. No. She flew off the fucking snow racer in the sky. She flew like an angel. She
even spread her arms. She was like, God help me.
No, she flew like Superman, because she held on for her dear life and couldn't get grip for shit. So she landed on her torso and chest with her face down the snow. Person just like sliding like forward all over the snow, rolling. And the boy, he was just like smacking his balls on the snow, just like whoop-ah! Almost breaking it in half. It was crazy. He landed it, but he crashed, of course, on the landing. But he sort of landed. But oh my god, it was such a fucking flight. I was like, they were just flying through the sky.
It's one way to eat a couple of kids. Put an unsuspecting ramp made out of snow on a slope. And
obviously she was crying for her dear life, but he was like, hell yeah! Bro fist me, boy! Like he came up and bro fisted, and we were just like, that wasn't a smart idea. That was a kid. That was not. What did the mom do afterwards? The mom was not happy about it. The mom was not happy. She just walked casually. She just like, brush it off, kids. It'll be fine.
Oh, no, okay. That's sweet.
But it was literally they were like on the height of me. Like the snow racer was literally my height. And I'm 180, mind you. So it was literally a 2-meter flight for them, like up in the sky.
Snow? Is that the snow racers I found on the screen over there?
Yes, they flew with that.
They are that high?
It's they are tiny. The jump we made was like a solid 2-meter pack.
Oh my god!
Because we were a couple of dudes just like literally making the biggest jump we could possibly make, and we just like did it.
Classic kids. Classic kids. Yeah. Classic boys, I mean.
But the moment, because the thing is, no kids is out there at all. But the moment one parent takes her kids out there, it's like, oh, fuck, they're going to die. They're going to die for sure. Like, we had the first aid kit just for in case, like, some dangers would happen. Like, we were prepared for just in case. Because we didn't have any safety equipment on besides the first aid kit. That was it. So when the kids decided to do it, I was like, oh, my lord. It was like, wait, hold on. Let me whip up the let me whip up the video for you.
Jesus Christ!
What it looked like. Let me whip up a video for you. Wait, hold on.
I think I figured out why nothing interesting ever happened to me. It's because I was always under parental supervision. That's why everything interesting, even that dancing on ice I did with my friend, that was without parental supervision. We were just going home from school. And now that I think of it, all the interesting things always happen when my freaking parents weren't there. That means my parents made my life boring.
I sent you the video in Discord. It was literally that moment.
I'll watch it. It may disable his camera, but
yeah, it's like watch it. Yeah, we can watch it. It's fine.
You think we can? Okay,
but it was like that moment. That was the moment.
Now this will disable John's camera because I only have a single screen and Discord is weird. But this hopefully should be fine. A reject all. No, thank you.
Come on!
It was literally that moment. It was that fucking meme.
It's okay, Ramon.
The kids were just like gonna fly
shit,
the 2-meter jump. That's a 2-meter jump.
That was the girl, right?
The girl, the boy is the fucking penguin falling from the sky.
Ramon, I can't believe you.
They're just crashing in the snow from the jump. It was equivalent of that.
Holy
You bet it was
shit.
amazing. It was inspirational jump. Yeah, Cole, it was inspirational. It was like
very inspiring. Yeah, how to shorten your freaking lifespan. No. You know what? No, not how to shorten your lifespan. It wasn't you, right? You built the ramp, but someone else went onto it by accident. So that is a way of having fun. Germans would call that Schadenfreude.
There was another, oh yeah, shit. Okay, so we had built a one year when I was a kid, we had built a what's it called, like a cart, but not like a shopping cart, like a cart, what's it called, a box car, right? It's called a box car, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you were building box car.
Yes,
How
I built a fucking box car out of wood. And oh my god, we took wheels from a children's fucking children's wheelchair. What's it called? Not a wheelchair, like, you know, like a baby stroller, right?
Yeah,
we took
stroller.
Wheels from that for wheels. And oh my god, those wheels held for some reason. But it was great. We didn't have a steering wheel. You know how we steered the fucking cart or the box car?
Oh.
With our feet. We used to use our feet. We didn't have any brakes. We just, our feet is the way to go. And we went to a mountain that had a bicycle lane. And we hope to God there was no ice. Problem was, there was snow and ice. And so we decided to take the freaking boxcar down that mountain where cars drive, bicycle bikes, you name it.
You went straight into traffic, that's what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, we went in traffic. We literally went into traffic at that point because the bicycle lane was next to the traffic. And the thing is, if there's snow and ice and it goes in the turn, we're gonna go into that freaking, the snowy part of the road. And there's traffic. So obviously, me driving that thing went down the traffic accidentally. So we had to take the traffic lane because we can't get back on the curb. By all means, we would crash and die if that was the case. But yeah, that mountain took a solid probably 20 minutes to walk up. Mind you, this is in the mainland too. Like, it took a solid 20 minutes to walk up. So it was a solid maybe 10 minutes ride downhill. It was like a long downhill, but it was steep too. See, we went pretty quick. Like, we went as quick as bikes went downhill. So maybe like 30, 35, 40 kilometers an hour. Like, it's the same amount of a moped in speed would go downhill.
That is pretty fast, I have to say. 25
With no
kilometers
safety.
per hour is the max speed for the electric vehicles here.
Yeah.
And that is
down with a
already
boxcar.
freaking fast.
We went down with a box car. And there's like no kind of fucking safety on the road or anything. There's traffic going in the city area, kind of ish. Mind you, the top of the hill is a what's it called? Like an old people home, you know, where they take care of old people, right? Yeah. And the bottom is just like apartments and housing, rural areas, whatever. We went with speed, the Godspeed downhill. It was a race to whoever like gets downhill first. And my God, it was quick, it was fast, it was amazing. Like, when we brake, if we had to brake, if we let go of the steering, we're screwed. There was no braking. If we were forced to brake, our shoes eventually got holes in their soles because of the asphalt just chewing through the shoes.
Wait, what?
Like, so many times.
So those were your brakes, right?
Yeah, the shoes were our brakes. That was the only brakes we had. There was no other brakes.
Man, you're dropping all the freaking perks of not living in the capital city onto me.
Eventually, when it hurt putting the feet down because eventually our feet would go on the asphalt eventually.
No shit! Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Your feet will probably destroy.
Drive all the way to like the point where it goes a little bit uphill, because that was our only slow braking that we had for braking at all. Otherwise, yeah, no, there's no braking whatsoever.
You know
Besides
what's
a car and a guardrail, maybe a ditch and trees. That was about it.
You know what's
and pedestrians. And pedestrians.
Okay, yeah, everything that is on that road. You know what's the most fancy thing I built?
What?
Guess.
I don't know, a robot?
IKEA furniture.
IKEA furniture?
Not even
Did
joking.
you take IKEA furniture down the hill? How did that go?
I didn't, because my parents wouldn't let me. Let me tell you this, if I was left alone for, I don't know, 3 days, some parents do that, right? They leave the house, they leave the child at home for 3 days. Man, that was my singlest, wettest dream I had when I was a kid. Just the freedom to do anything I wanted, unsupervised, to grab a slippery board of, I don't know, some sort of wood, right, from furniture we have downstairs, put it on a slope and ride it to the sunset, something like that, or build shit. I wanted to do that, but no, my parents said, nah, you ain't doing shit like that. That's dangerous. You know what that means?
You had the most supervised parents of all. I had the complete opposite.
Yeah, and that's why you have all the freaking fanciest stories. I danced on ice, I shoved freaking furry plants into my nose, because those were the only times I was, well, not under supervision. Fun fact, this is not Christmas related, but there are these things with, I'll Google that, John's camera made go blank. And... Pussy willow, yeah, pussy willow. You know how good this feels when you put it up your nose? That is a spring plant as far as I know, mind you. Yeah, young in early spring. You could call that still a Christmassy theme, right? You may see this on Christmas. This feels so good putting it in your nose. One of the couple of experiences I can say were unhinged because my parents weren't there. It's crazy. And that was with the same fella I danced with on the ice. That dude is great, I have to say. My best friend. Yeah.
I forgot to drink water. Yeah, guys, don't forget to eat hydrated. That's important. That's important.
Exactly. Gotta have some of that hydrogen combustion byproduct.
Yeah, I told my mom to hold on with the food because obviously we just come in here and serve food, just like straight out and be like missing and eating the whole stream.
Honestly, make yourself comfortable. Go have food if you want to.
You're too.
Soon I'll have to talk about our unhinged Christmas customs. So go have food. Don't worry about it. You'll talk just a couple of times with a full mouth. That's fine.
That's true. That's true.
Don't worry about it at all. So do you have some other unhinged things you were doing?
If you mean stories, I mean, yeah, absolutely. So when I was a kid, I think about like 7 or 5 years old. I could be 4 even. Mm-hmm. And this was like close to Christmas. So, and the thing was, we had a fence. Like I used to live with my real dad at the time. This was like back in what? 2007 or 5 maybe ish, kind of like I think it was 7 or 8, 9 maybe, I think also, but like regardless, and then we lived in a little smaller area kind of, and the thing was we had a fence that was climbable, and me being like, oh, you know, I'm a goldfish, right? And my whole life been a goldfish. I was like, okay, this fence looks climbable, I'm gonna go climb the fence. Guess what I do next? Oh, I can reach the roof. You know what? I'm gonna go on the roof, and I go explore the roofs of every house possible in the area. The neighbor's roof, the neighbor's roof, and their roof. And I was running and jumping from roof to roof, literally, because they were so close to each other.
And they were probably not 12 stories high like we have over here.
Plot twist. They were.
How tall were
Not 12
they?
stories, but like it's a 2-floor.
2 floors are fine. 2
So
floors
you
are
have
okay.
the main floor, and then you have a second floor, and then you have the roof.
Yeah, those are fine. Though you can jump from that, you'll end up with a broken leg or two. Yeah, he'll be fine.
I was 5 or 7 years old then by that time.
That means you have rubber bones. You would probably end up being fine. You know how good it is to be a kid and fall from high places? Not only you're lighter, you have lower volume, you're going to sustain less injuries because of that. You also have very flexible bones. If you jump down, your worst enemy is hitting your head and damaging your brain. I think. I'm not like a professional over here. But that's the bad squishy part, you can't squish.
Learn from my stories and don't do what I do. Be like Bloom.
Like Bloom and then have freaking no stories to tell whatsoever. I have only dreams, my wildest dreams, and do they amount to something? No, they don't amount to anything. It's not tangible, it's not a memory, it's just a pure feeling of wanting something that I never could have gotten. That is sadness. That's how you get depression. Don't be like Bloom, be like John.
Be like me, living your life on the edge, not knowing what to do next. Jesus.
Not gonna lie, I mean, these are not my stories. These are the stories my dad's told me. Every single time I hear cool stories, they're not from like these big cities. Because in big cities, nothing really happens, right? A lot of people, you have all these tall buildings, you can't really do jack shit. Everything fancy I heard about was from remote towns or small cities, etc, etc. Even my dad climbed these houses, and then he jumped down and fell onto a rusty nail. But that's not my memory, because I never went onto a roof. I never could get on the roof because all the roofs here are 12 stories high. And I'm not going there. Not only is it chained off, but I mean, that's pretty much the only reason it was chained off, so I never could get there. I wanted to though. I went to check a couple of times. It was always chained.
Something crazy about my life as a kid was like, I always went out on adventure. There was something about me as a kid, like if no one was home, usually my dad was always working or my mom was out working. So me, you know, they're trying to lock me in to keep me safe and from doing crazy adventure. But me having like no form of like danger, like here, there was no thoughts of like, this ain't dangerous, I'll be fine. There's adults around me, I'll be okay, whatever, you know. Like I didn't care if I got kidnapped, I didn't care if I went adventuring out in the city or whatever, which I did, mind you. I'm 7 years old, 8, 9 years old. I have no idea where I'm going. I might have pissed my pants, maybe walk with diapers at the time, and I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna go treasure hunting. I don't know what I'll find, but I'll find something. You know the fun part is, there's always a young lady, by some reason, stop me and ask me who I'm with, do I have an adult or whatever, or like
because
what am I doing? I'm just
worried.
like,
no
lady,
shit.
stop right there. I'm out adventuring. I'm looking for my dad.
That lady was the sane one there, not John.
The thing was, there was no dude who stopped to ask me where I'm going if I have an adult. It was always the women. It was always the teenage girls and the women.
The men don't give a shit. Not only they may look like a freaking predators, the men will look like freaking predators if they speak to a kid. So not children, women usually do that. Yeah, but also men don't give a shit. If I were to see a kid walking down the street without any supervision, if it was like 8 years old up, I would probably just check whether or not he's not going into incoming traffic if he crosses the road, and I would go on my merry way. I don't care. Because that kid, if it doesn't look sad, it is probably not looking for his parents. And there you go.
My life of adventure was literally the Ice Age first movie. Like when they find the baby, they take the baby, and they go fucking God knows where. Like
and then the baby almost gets eaten, the baby gets thrown around.
That was my life as a kid.
Adopted by animals, left in ice and snow for too long.
I was the most unsupervised kid as a kid. Period. No one can beat me on that. That's a fact.
No one can beat you. That's why you have the fucking stories.
What it being like the things, I got like a tractor, like a pedal tractor. I was gonna go out to the field and I was gonna do my work. I was gonna flip the dirt and I was gonna do it. I'm a 5-7-year-old kid and I was gonna do it. Eventually my mom comes up and asks me like, what are you doing out here in the field? And I'm just like, I am flipping potatoes one by one. There wasn't potatoes, it's just fucking dirt and poop. Dirt and fucking cow poop. That was my childhood out there. Yeah, crazy shit. I lived in both in the countryside and in cities. I've been going God knows where adventures, right? What else do I have? Oh yeah, it got to a point where I even went to my dad's neighbor's garden
He has more.
and started playing there even. Like, that was some crazy shit.
Neighbor shit. I just
Yeah.
went to like the other people in the block of flats. I would go just visit my friends. I wouldn't go intrude onto other people's properties. It's not like I could, you know, there's usually a freaking armored door blocking you from entering premises which are locked, unlike
Lock the
gardens
door,
where you can
I'll
shop.
open it. I just went in and started playing, watering the flowers.
You
whatever they
can,
had.
our doors,
And then-
you can only open from the outside with a key. There is no handle. You have to use a key. These are non-handle doors. Yeah,
No, I
don't
just
you
climb over the
have
fence.
those?
Climb over the fence and just start going doing whatever.
This
It
is a
might be good
block
traps,
of
but, you know, just
flats.
do
There are
whatever.
no fences. It's just the freaking height. I don't know.
Oh, you have the balcony. What are you complaining about? Just climb up this, what's it called? The water tunnel, you know, that usually goes next to the balcony.
We don't
whatever.
have that next to the balcony.
You don't? Well,
No.
okay, well, then start doing like, I don't know, do an Ezio move, you know, Assassin's Creed it upwards.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna prepare a freaking chunk of hay to fall down into from the 13th floor. Yes.
Just do a
Good
leap of
job.
faith, you'll be fine.
Leap of faith, more like leap of death. Thank you very much.
What are you talking? That'll be fine. Jesus Christ.
Well, people, not even people are going to be fine. Look, if they find a freaking child beaten to a pulp by the forces of gravity, which have caused it to accelerate from the 13th floor, unrecognizable by whatever forensic research they may use, yeah, let me tell you, people are not going to be fine.
Oh, sweet Jesus. What other crazy stories do you have?
Are they Christmas related? We can talk about the stories too, but I still didn't drop. I still didn't drop the freaking Slovak Christmas onto you.
Oh, yeah,
I interrogated
what is Christmas
you.
like in Slovakia? What is Christmas like in Slovakia? What is the traditions there? Like, how do you
Well,
celebrate Christmas in
Here's
Slovakia?
here's the freaking bomb. Santa doesn't bring us presents. It's not Santa. Do you have Santa, which brings you presents? Is it Santa?
As a kid, we had Santa. As an adult, we don't even have a tree.
I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about that goober, which brings you presents. It is
Yeah.
Santa, right? It's
Yeah,
not
we usually
Santa
have-
over here. We are privileged fuckers over here, let me tell you. It's not
Oh.
Santa which brings the present, it's straight up little Jesus.
Really?
Yes, not joking. You could translate it as little Jesus. You don't really have this word construction that you have in German, for example, that just means that something is little. Square, are you? Wait, you don't have
Little
that?
Jesus. You have
You
Jesus
don't have
coming in
little
your
Jesus.
door?
I thought
I
that
have a
was
Santa
universal
Claus.
for like Poland, maybe even Hungary. Like you also have Santa, because we have two fuckers. We get two sets of presents. One is edible, one ain't edible. So on 7th, I have it written down because my memory is like a goldfish, and your experiences are that of a goldfish. So two sides of a card. So on 6th of December, you could say that is Santa. Saint Nicholas comes to give you sweets and fruit. If you were good. If you haven't been good, then he gives you either coal or potatoes. But here's the twist. He puts it into your shoe. Yes, you wake up.
Shoe of all the things. We have socks. Like we take our little socks and Santa usually it's parents, but the Santa just stuffs in fruits and a Hot Wheel car, maybe some sticks, salty sticks in the sock, and it's like, yeah, that's your Christmas present.
In Poland they have Santa. Oh shit, we are special. Yes, Slovakia, let's go. So where was I? Right, Saint Nicholas, or you could call him Santa. I'll call him Saint Nicholas because it is Saint Nicholas. He puts all those sweets into your boot. As for why does he put it into your boot, I have no idea. Maybe because boots are always out there near the entrance and he puts those sweets into some sort of container near the entrance and the boot is the most accessible thing over there. However, it needs to be clean. If the boots are not clean, that means you've been a bad kid and you're going to get coal or nothing in there. So those boots need to be clean. We don't get anything into the socks. It's weird because socks are like more, I don't know, more convenient. You can wash a sock, right? But a boot will still have its signature fragrance. So you have all those sweets and fruit just which have been sucking in the boot's fragrance. And if you didn't wash it, then it's even worse. Oh, Lord.
I started getting hungry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fucking eat.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, guys, enjoy the mukbang. So that's for the 6th of December, our first round of gifts, which is food-based. And then I think it's same as you. We basically celebrate Christmas and get gifts on Christmas Eve, not the Christmas Day. So the 24th of December, right?
Yeah,
You have
24th.
it, yeah. So we have it the same way. I have it researched, by the way. So unlike the Americans, or I don't know if, well, I think the UK people also have something like Boxing Day. Bullshit like that, you know. So I think they open the presents on like 25th of December. We do it on 24th and we do jack shit on 25th. We basically just chill. Okay, something's going on in top chat. I'll ignore it for now. Hopefully that's not trauma. And then, as I said, on 24th December, we get the gifts from none other than Jesus himself. Little Jesus, like the child reincarnation of Jesus. I don't even know how that makes sense. Like, it's literally little Jesus. I don't know how to describe it. Like, how can little Jesus just spawn over there?
I have no idea. But hey, I mean, you know, it's godly powers. I mean, you know, shit.
Yeah, godly powers of giving only Slovak people gifts. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I feel privileged. But so little Jesus comes and drops presents under your Christmas tree. The Christmas tree is still there. We still have the Christmas tree. And then leaves, never to be seen again. So he just spawns, gives you presents, and leaves. The way my parents used to do, fun fact, is that they would set their ringtone as like little bells. And when I was a kid and still gullible fucker, they would wait for me to not be in the living room. They would transport the presents there. They would call each other so that the bell sound would ring. Quickly turn it off, and I would run over there in the living room searching for the presents. They were there, and it was freaking magical. Actually, how did you find out Santa isn't real?
How I found Santa was real?
Yeah, I'll tell my story too, but how did you find that out?
My brother came as Santa, that's why.
What?
My older brother came in as Santa. There was no mistaking on the board testing. I was like, bro.
You
That
had
plastic
little
mask-
Santa?
The
With a
plastic
plastic?
mask
Okay, he
was all
wasn't
there,
even trying.
And I was
It
like,
was
man.
a low effort costume.
He was like, here's the thing. He was like black clothes, black t-shirt, black pants, shoes, the whole shenanigans, right? Gold chain and whatever. And then it's like Santa mask is like, oh, Merry Christmas.
Holy shit. So
That was my brother.
you didn't believe in Santa from day one.
Nope.
I did. As I said, I was a gullible little shithead. And the way I found out is that one day I was at school, just primary school. I was over there chatting with my friends. And they already found out that little Jesus ain't real. He's not the one giving me presents. But I didn't believe them. We started arguing. I was on the side of people who was saying that it is real, like little Jesus is in fact real and he gives us presents. They were trying to persuade me that, oh no, that is fake. Little Jesus ain't real, like it's your parents, man. Then I came back home and told my parents that my classmates tried to persuade me that little Jesus isn't real. And then they got their freaking smiley expression on their face, like I said something which I shouldn't have said. And they dropped the ball on me. That little Jesus isn't real. It was always my parents. And I was flabbergasted, man. My third eye has opened and I was mentally shocked. How could they do this to me? Then I started contemplating, how the hell did they orchestrate everything? How did the president like end up over there? And they told me everything. Like they said their ringtones, they would wait for me to leave, they would transport the presents, etc., etc. It was good. It was good times believing in little Jesus. Not gonna lie.
Little Jesus be a jam.
Yeah, I wonder how it is for kids nowadays, because we still have that little Jesus shtick, right? But all the commercials point to Santa. I wonder what it is for like kids nowadays. Do parents just switch to Santa? Do they not honor little Jesus anymore? Or are the kids just confused? Or just like you, someone comes in with a shitty costume, which the kid can see right through, and nothing's real.
Honestly, today what it's like, because I'm not a kid anymore, right? But back then it was like, oh, you know. So when I go, first was Santa coming in, right? Mm-hmm. When I was youngest at the time. And then the older I grew, and eventually I moved to another family because I was studying abroad at the time. So, you know, and I had to celebrate Christmas with them at the time then as well. It was great. It was awesome. No one came as Santa. Instead, I was taught that the older you get, eventually you start giving one present to each person in the family hold.
Okay.
So that means like the mom, the dad, me, and two little shits. Yeah, two little shit siblings. I call them two little shits because they were wild. They were like me, but 10 times worse. And oh my lord, yeah, they was like, they, you know, when they get inspired by me doing dumb shit, you know it's bad. You know it's bad.
Yeah, we all know with the godly like you have, everyone else trying to imitate you is going to end up in a freaking. Where do they burn bodies?
Where?
No, it's crematorium. Yeah,
no,
crematorium.
The oil rigs. They burn them in the oil rigs and then they dump them there. Nah, I was fucking with
I know you were fucking with me. I was wondering, how the hell did that come out of your mouth?
The oil rig? Oh, because I thought of a story in my head now that I remember.
Let me guess. You were on an oil rig. By some miracle, you found yourself. You got lost. You went out of your home. You got lost. You found yourself on an oil rig where you worked for at least 3 months and came back home, and your parents were rejoiced.
No, it's better.
Oh no. Okay.
So, me and the boys were out exploring because we had nothing better to do. We're 10-year-olds, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe it could be 14, I don't know. And we're just like, you know what? Let's do some bad shit. It was exploring abandoned places. That was some bad shit.
That is bad shit? How is that bad shit?
Because they're dangerous, that's why. They have they have no safety. Yeah. They have like fences and stuff to like make sure people don't go in there and shit. We just climb in, dig a hole, whatever, you know, we didn't care. We didn't care. And we went out to the oil rig, which is a rig where normally boats go in. So it's like a wooden dock.
Wait, so are you sure that's called an oil rig?
It's called oil because back in those days, like in the 80s, 70s, it was usually a port to dock oils, like a canisters of oil, like a huge barrels of oil, right?
Okay.
That's why it's called the oil rig.
Okay.
So just a little bit of information on that. And the thing was, we have put out a plank out there to get out to the rig, at the end of the rig, that goes over the water, which is pretty deep as well as shit. And there's a huge amount of glass, rusty pipes and metals underneath the rubble and all this stuff and water. So you don't know where you step on really, right? Hence why it's super dangerous to be out there. Because it can literally, you can get it pulled right up your foot and you just like, you're stuck there now. You can't get it out. But anyway, we decided like, you know what? We're going to go out there anyway. Me being the height that I am, because I was the medium guy, we have the smallest guy, he's super tiny. Yeah, don't get eaten hydrated, right? And he's super tiny, he's the lightest motherfucker. He's like a feather. And then the other guy, he's the heaviest dude. He's like the tank. He is the the born and bred tank to walk out there. And the plank goes bending, like it starts swaying down.
Oh
when
no.
he walks in, he starts Like it starts creaking like crazy when he walks in it. So we walked back and forth on that so many times together just to fuck around with it. And we're just like started jumping a little bit, just like, yeah, not even death can touch us and stuff. So like, yeah, and then it's like, all right, let's go home. So then we went one by one, you know, just for safety reasons. So then the tiniest dude goes first, then I go, and then the heaviest dudes go last, right? And then when he walks, he sucks at balancing, right? So he's just trying to balancing on that plank itself and over the water, and mind you, it's super cold. So when he walks out, he's like, I'm trying to reach out my hand to help him get over in one piece. So I have to set one foot on the plank, but it's just enough to like make it the worst case scenario happen. And the thing was, when he's walking up to me, he's just feeling how it's going. He's just feeling it under his feet. He's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die now.
It was breaking,
but
right?
He felt it breaking under his feet, and he's like, he was like, wait a second. And then just like I heard the crack. It's like, oh fuck, and it just like, whoosh. He just fell in the water, and I just fell 1 foot in the water. It's like, oh shit, with him, and it's like trying to pull him up with me and everything, but like, you know, that didn't work. Yeah, we went.
He ended up in the water.
He went in the water, and he luckily he didn't get anything under his feet, and what, because you know the shoes covered most of it, but it could have been dangerous.
It was dangerous. It was dangerous.
And the thing was, the small guy was recording it all. He uploaded it on YouTube, and now it's somewhere on the internet. And I don't know where it is, because he probably removed it, but it's somewhere floating on the internet. I know that much. So if someone finds that video of me and the boys doing it, it's out there on the internet.
We're gonna have a good laugh if we can find it. Holy shit. Let's stand to the live chat too, because Number told us how he found out that Santa wasn't real.
Read it.
I found out Santa wasn't real because my parents one time forgot to leave presents. That's sad, but also incredibly hilarious. They just didn't care.
Wow.
Christmas is nice and all, but who needs presents? Square found out when instead of Santa, presents just started appearing on the front door, and then we just started buying each other presents, Lamau. Huh. Well, that's much better than presents not appearing one day. It's weird for us because we don't really buy each other presents. We buy ourselves presents. So, Is it the same for you?
I buy food. That's it. I pay for food.
What? Like Christmas food. And that's it. That's your gift. The gift of feast.
Yes. That's what I pay. So I chime in with the food. Sometimes I can chime in with snacks as well. It depends, like who chimes in who. If mom pays the food, I pay the snacks and sweets. Mom pays for the sweets, I pay for the food. Doesn't matter. It's like, it's not an issue about that. It's just like what we do, right?
That's not bad, honestly. Like here, I don't know. I don't pay for shit, right? Because it all comes from my parents buy something, dad buys something. If I want something, I buy something. It all gets put on the table. Like yours is a bit more organized. More is organized chaos, right? But when it comes to presents, we buy ourselves presents. So what I buy myself, I get under the Christmas tree, which is just buying shit for myself with extra steps. I don't understand that very much. That's why I am not very fond of Christmas, because I need to buy myself something, but I don't get it for like 2 weeks. And only then I get it. I have a beautiful sweater waiting for me in the closet. However, little Jesus has to deliver it to me first, and I can't touch it because that is tradition. Which is honestly a bit sad, right? Thankfully, with some of my closest friends, we still exchange presents, so like little doodads and bullshit. Even like for Christmas, when my best friend had a birthday party, I bought him a... What did I buy him? I bought him a bottle of wine, so he forgets about being old, and... Wait, one of these. I don't know how to translate it. Oh no. Come on. Oh Yeah, these ones. I don't know what you call these ones. Come on. Yes, yes. The clapper, flapper, ratchet, clacker, rattle, rattle. Let's call it a rattle.
It looks like the ass smacker, basically.
It's not the ass smacker. That one looks different. This one you basically just rotate in your hand and it makes this obnoxious loud noise. Well, this used to be. There you go. This used to be a toy of our parents, pretty much. They had all of these fun little doodads, and this one was fun because it made noise, right? So I bought him an antique, the ratchet, rattler, yet again, call it whatever you want, so he doesn't forget about his childhood. So this was so he doesn't forget about his childhood, and the bottle of wine was so that he forgets how old he is. So when I buy him presents, when anyone buys him presents, when he gives me presents, it's like a joke. And I enjoy that so much. Even in his family, they exchange presents which are supposed to be like little jabs, little jokes, and that is so freaking good. I find that being such a nice, you could even call it like tradition, because it is their tradition in their household. And it kind of mitigates that thinking about what would the man or what would the other dude want or need. You don't have to think about that. You're just trying to give them a joke. They're going to have a good laugh. You're going to have a good laugh. They're not going to have another useless item. Well, they will, but they'll have a nice memory attached to it. It won't be like, oh, here's not a pair of socks. Thank you. I didn't want any socks. Thank you. I already have like 20 pairs. I don't need any more. Or some sort of bullshit you will never need. You just get a joke. And I like that so much.
So for Christmas, you bought yourself a sweatshirt.
A sweater, yeah. And I bought myself 2 other things, but those haven't arrived yet. So they're going to arrive somewhere around New Year's Eve. So that'll also be delivered by little Jesus, but whoopsie daisy, he's going to be late.
Damn. So the thing, what I bought myself for Christmas, I guess would basically be a heap of stuff, right? So like my most ever purchases I've ever done, like ever at all, like ever. And I was like buying myself clothes, a VR headset. What else did I buy? Yeah. Soap, I guess. That about it. I mean, there's probably more shit I forgot, but I mean, you know.
Soap.
Some games.
Games. Okay. Why soap? What was it? Why soap?
Why soap? Because I ran out of soap. I needed soap, so I bought myself soap.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't keep using fucking female soap that's for free, right?
It's just
eventually it goes out, and I was like, fuck, where I'm out of soap.
It's the same exact shit, just marketed to women. It's the same.
That's true. It is the same. That's why I was like, I'm out of soap. Like I would buy soap.
Okay.
Yeah. The life of me.
John went to buy soap. Oh well. Well. We should go back to my customs, right?
And glasses as well. I bought my new glasses and everything, and contact lenses, and the whole. Yeah, that's not about it. It was expensive, like shit. These cost like 600 euros. This expensive glasses.
Why do you have such expensive glasses? What the hell? Do they have gold in them?
I didn't ask for premium. No, these are like non-branded glasses.
But why do they?
Are they? No, these are branded glasses apparently. Never mind. These are apparently branded glasses I didn't pay attention to. I was like, yeah, I'll pick these. They look good on me. And it's like, all right, put that in there. It's like, what kind of glass do you want? And I was like, just give me not the most premium one. Just give me the almost most premium one. That'll be fine.
It was 600.
That was a 600 total.
Yeah. Well, do you like the glasses?
I do.
They look good on you, so it's fine. Hopefully you don't break them.
My dead grandma would say I'm handsome. And just like nip me on the cheek, just like...
you should eat more. And then she feeds you, and then you turn less handsome and less handsome and less handsome as you turn into a ball of fat. Classic grandma.
Yeah, and then she goes like, oh, my grandchild's all handsome, and just like smack my belly, just like, just walk like around like crazy.
Yeah, like in The Simpsons when they measured Homer's fat. It won't stop wiggling! Woo! Look at it go! Yeah, let's go back to our customs, because I still haven't finished. You heard about freaking Saint Nicholas putting food into our shoes. You heard about little Jesus, but you still didn't hear about how we torture fish.
Your fish?
You could say it because it is true. Well, the tradition itself seems harmless to kids, but to an adult, especially an educated one, you will very quickly realize how cruel that is. So you may have heard that over here in Central Europe, overall everywhere here, we eat carp. Carp is a good fish. Well, we eat carp for Christmas. That is a tradition. That you fry up carp or cook up carp, make fish soup out of carp, and you consume carp. Because of the Catholic Church, many people still don't eat meat for Christmas because you're not supposed to, right? The Pope said so or something like that. I don't know what those Catholics do, but you shouldn't eat meat because of tradition. So we eat fish because fish isn't considered meat. Yes.
Should I ever celebrate Christmas with you? I'm bringing the Christmas ham.
Oh my god.
Fat pig.
Yeah, right. You have shit like Christmas hams, don't you?
We do,
have
and it's bathed in mustard even.
Oh. We have here. You'll get fish, more fish. You'll get potato salad with fish, some salmon if it's on sale, and more fish. But it tastes good. I can't complain. It tastes honestly real good. The thing with carp is that by tradition you're supposed to buy it alive. And you're supposed to keep it up until New Year's Eve where you cook it up. The thing is, where would you put a live carp? Into your bathtub. Yeah, that's correct. So you fill up a bathtub with that probably chlorine-filled water. You buy a live carp, bring it home, dying in a plastic bag. You come home, hope it's still alive, drop it into the bathtub, let it swim there as it slowly dies further and further until finally the head of the family comes on Christmas Eve for the mercy killing. And then you cook it up. Damn. That is sad. So we didn't do that for a long time. I think I vaguely remember as a kid having a carp in the bathtub for a day. I think my parents did it once, but I have no other recollection of this. I know my best friend told me that they had a carp in the bathtub and he used to watch it because it would start swimming sideways. It was slowly dying. So as my friend was sitting there, he was readjusting it so it is right side up. So that the fish doesn't flop on belly up. It wanted to, but my friend was constantly readjusting it so it was the correct side up. It was honestly very funny when I heard him talking about that. But yeah, that's the thing.
I will never forget. Funny story. I'll never forget when I was a kid and I went to a friend's house when I was living with my dad at the time. And the thing was that they are from like Afghanistan or Syria, wherever, some Arabian country, right? Mm-hmm. And the thing was, my friend had caught a fish, not a small one, a big ass fucking fish. Like it was a huge fish. We were small by the time, so like we thought that was pretty huge. It was a big ass fish. Really, it was probably like a normal regular size of fish. That's maybe like 50, 60, 70 centimeters, maybe. I don't know, something like that in length. But we thought it was a big ass fish.
That's a decently big fish.
And we smacked it in the tub, in his tub. When his mom came home, she was not happy to see a live fish in the bathtub while me and him just sitting there staring at it. It was just funny to see. We were staring at it, just like, we caught a fish. What should we do with it? Can we keep him? Should we name him? We just literally started like thinking all these things. Like, yeah, a big ass fish in the bathtub.
I don't know. It's just so freaking sad. You put the fish into a bathtub. There's no food there. There's probably no oxygen there. It's just swimming there. That's just poor fishy. Leave the poor fishy alone. Oh, but it was tasty, right?
Oh, we didn't eat the fish. I don't know what we did with fish.
Come on. You had fun.
I don't know. I think they killed the fish maybe and then tossed it out, or they ate it. One or the other. I mean, We just thought it was
Oh, well.
funny. We just like, yeah, there's a fish in the bathtub. Now what do we do with it?
Let's check their live chat real quick. Square says my sister is in charge of buying me a present this year, but I have enough money to buy myself a present in the form of a shit ton of music albums.
Ooh.
That's sweet. If you have the money for the shit you want, then you can get whatever shitty presents you...
Christmas albums
Can
be
get.
like Danish pop music and then
Mariah
Christmas
Carey.
music.
Can't
Yeah.
forget about Mariah Carey. You have to take her out
Carey.
from the freezer and then put her back once spring comes. Or
Yep.
New Year's Eve. I guess you freeze her back over there too. I don't know. I don't know what you do with Mariah Carey. I think she disappears somewhere around that time.
They start playing her. The thing is, we start Christmas stuff already in Halloween. The moment and Halloween start like in summer, and then the Halloween thing goes on until Halloween. But when it is Halloween in October, that's when you start putting out the Christmas decorations and shit. So it's like Christmas pimped with Halloween in every store and even in town.
Interesting.
Which is super odd. They're just like, fuck it, just get over with it, and they just leave it there. That's basically what they do.
Well, when it comes to Christmas shit out there on the streets, I guess it's nice that over here they put these literal like Christmas decoration on our street lamps. You have these glowing snowflakes, I don't know, some snowmen maybe, some Christmas motifs, and it's just so pretty, man. Wait, let me just... there you go. Let me check it out. For some reason, I can't see my cursor. My cursor has disappeared, and I have no idea why. Well... let's check this out. Whether or not I can find it real quick. This is just the Christmas market. I don't think we'll be able to see the decoration Christmas because I can't even see my cursor. What happened to my... oh, there it is. Discord took it. Literally, as soon as I went back to Discord, my cursor returned. Now it's back. No. Decoration. Street decoration.
The fish is just swimming in the toilet water at that point. Yeah, that's true.
That is true. I mean, that's why it's dying, right? It can't really swim. It's just standing in one place. The water is not moving. No oxygen. Just you're peeing in what you're breathing, and it's not getting filtered. I can't find the freaking decoration. Wait, let me try in Slovak. Please. Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. These ones. Oh hell yeah. This is so freaking pretty. And I like that we do at least something here during Christmas. This is the city center, and they put all of these lovely things over here. Pretty lights. I like pretty lights, and you're falling asleep.
I'm not falling asleep. I'm actually gonna test something. Wait, hold on.
You're testing. Oh no.
Will I be visible? Will I be visible? Yeah, it's just my face. Partially my face will be visible.
Wait.
Yeah.
Just slowly go back. Let's see if you can disappear. Hey. Now forward. Forward. Come on. Just ominously. Oh. You can disappear and reappear on command.
I can do it on command now. Damn.
It's like peeking your face out of the darkness, you know, like they do in the movies. Just.
Yeah, the thing is,
I
the
was
lights
listening,
are hurting
always
my eyes
here.
at this point if I have too much light. The thing is, my lights are so strong that I can only like do it for a short amount of time now. If I have it for too long, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna fall asleep probably.
Don't worry about it. You can stay like that, no problem.
I can turn off the background though, so it's just like I'm not shifting in and out of the world.
So here's the thing: we decorate the
But
Christmas
not
tree,
visible
right?
at all.
Oh,
Okay, there we go. Now.
there you go. That's nice. That is ominous, but real nice. So over here we decorate the freaking Christmas tree, and I'm not sure if this is the same in other countries too, but I think it's 7th of January when there's the Three Kings something. Wait, let me Google that.
The Three Kings.
Three Kings, yeah, because that's when the not the movie Christmas. Or Three Kings Day, I think it is. Yeah, it's Three Kings Day,
We have
6th
the Three
of
Kings Day.
January.
We have the three crowns. 3 kings, 3 crowns.
Wait, so it's the same thing, right?
No.
It's
The
just
3 crowns are standing for something completely different. Also, my camera completely shifted apparently again.
yeah.
Whoa.
You have a black background now. You look extremely ominous. You look like that one shorts YouTuber who always speaks from behind the shroud of darkness.
Are you shifting me like?
I have risen.
The darker reason for real.
So we're supposed to destroy the Christmas tree, disassemble the Christmas tree on the Three Kings Day. The Three Kings Day is, I think, when the Three Kings came to check up on little Jesus. You know the story, at least vaguely. Little Jesus got born, and there was the shooting star.
We call them the 3 chosen ones.
Chosen ones?
The 3 wise men, yeah.
The 3, yeah, it's called the 3 wise men too. Yeah. I wonder why it has a different name. Like, here is the 3 kings. I've heard of the term 3 wise men, just completely forgot about it because of my goldfish memory. So yeah, the 3 wise men. Then the 3 wise men came, gave some gifts to the kids and, well, Jesus. And I don't know, they went on their merry way. Now, I'm going to drop a freaking bombshell story on you. Here's how Bloom did blackface in kindergarten. Not a joke. I'm about to cancel myself. So,
Tell us the story.
You know the story of the 3 wise men. You know the story of 3 wise men. The point is, one of them, as you see over here in the picture, was black. In the kindergarten, we were basically doing a play of the 3 wise men coming to check up on the Jesus and give their gifts. Guess who was the black one?
You?
It was me. Yes. And how do you turn a white male black? Well, you grab charcoal. Yeah, exactly. They grabbed charcoal, they smeared it all over my face, and then they sent me out there to basically do my part in the play. Fun fact, after the play, when I came back into the bathroom to wash it all off, the soap wouldn't work. And I would spend like 20 minutes putting soap in my face, slowly removing the tiniest layers of charcoal from my face so I don't go home covered in freaking charcoal. You were a child, all is forgiven. Honestly, there is nothing to just throw at me. I didn't do anything bad because blackface is American. I'm not American. We didn't do black slavery.
I'm just curious about what the media would say about it. If that was uploaded to the media,
honestly,
holy
free
shit.
publicity. I would like if someone were to find like pictures of that. I wonder if you can find pictures of it on the internet. Like some mother maybe put a picture on Facebook where I was too, just as, collateral dude who found himself in the picture. I want to see the picture. I don't think I have the picture. My parents probably have the picture, but I don't have the picture. Maybe it's on the internet. And if the media finds it on the internet at some point, I'm going to have the best time of my life because I want to see how there's going to be basically a war between the Americans who understand that blackface is only American and that we don't have that here. We never did that here. And there's going to be the group of Americans who are just going to be slinging all sorts of racial slurs at 5-year-old Bloomscorch who was just doing a play.
Base.
I guess that's my wildest story, and that's because of the coincidence of the USA doing bad shit. Also, I found out I didn't know this, that we have such a custom, because apparently here in Slovakia, in some like remote locations like villages, small towns, they cut an apple during the Christmas, and if the seeds look weird, you're supposed to call your doctor because there's something inherently wrong with you, wrong with your health. It's witchcraft. It's pretty much witchcraft. We have witchcraft on Christmas. You don't have water?
I ran out of water.
Oh no. Now we just have a black screen.
That reminds me of the chocolate you want, right?
So there you have it. When it comes to other Christmas customs, there's not really a lot of them here in Slovakia. You have the classic good old Christmas markets. That's not really a custom. You could call it a custom at this point, honestly, because it is something people look forward to. You have these ginormous markets. You already saw them over here. Bratislava Christmas market. Yeah, there you go. These ones. So this is extremely pretty. Yes, I know they have more pretty Christmas markets in Austria. You don't have to remind me that. I know they do. But for Bratislava, for Slovakia, this is incredibly pretty. We don't have a lot of fancy things here. This is a dump. This country is rotten to the core. It's bad to the bone. So this is just gorgeous. And you could call this a Christmas custom, but you have this everywhere, right? You have these Christmas markets pretty much everywhere you go. Because the market stall owners, they get money. People are happy. Why not have Christmas markets? John, you have Christmas markets too, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We had them in cars.
Wait, what? You have them in what?
In vans, in cars.
Cars?
So
cars?
instead, yeah. So
Like the trunks?
Yeah, we have the market in the trunk.
Hot damn! I mean, I saw those before, but that was in a freaking tiny-ass Slovak village in Serbia, and those weren't markets. That was just a old lady trying to sell watermelons.
We have a whole parking lot. Just smacked our cars just standing there.
Oh, shit. What do they sell?
They said candy, but I didn't find any.
What? How didn't you find any? Candy or market?
Yeah, because I was in the car for 6 hours.
Wait, I need a full story. These are just fragments, so let me get it straight. Let me piece it together. You were there, but you spent 6 hours in a car, and you didn't try and explore the markets, so you don't even know what's over there.
No, you're misunderstanding the joke. I said like I was in the car, not
You
like
were,
I was driving
yes,
there.
okay, that was black humor. Yeah, it was black humor. Black as night. Now I understand.
The moment I activated dark mode is the moment I went ham and shit. Alright.
You have to add something to the end, like Bazinga, you know, like Sheldon.
Oh yeah, sorry. Bazinga.
Yeah, there we go. Now I understand. Freaking human trafficking joke. Let's go. But normal markets. Do you have normal markets?
We do. But they're in the trunks of cars usually.
Still.
Because people don't want to drag out a whole table, and no one wants to rent a table either. Some do, some don't. Yeah.
So it's like small town markets, basically. Classic, good old small markets.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw those only in Serbia, in a small Slovak village. But I think I know what you mean by that. People there are the same. There are some people who just rent a table and then do their job over there. Or they have a ginormous truck, so they load it with fruit or any sort of produce, maybe even toys, and they set up shop at the parking lot. Huh, over here, you don't have that privilege, because if you were to do it, the police would be on your ass immediately to shut you down. This is the freaking capital. Over here, you have to know the law or you're screwed. So the picture you're probably seeing on my live stream, that is the Christmas market over here. I don't even want to know how much the people need to pay for one table. They even get their own card payment terminals. They get them for the time being. They are managing the stalls. It is crazy. This is organized by the city, I'm fairly sure, and it is quite big. This is not the only location where the market is. They're also like to that direction over there. The left side of the picture. You know what I'm talking about. Of course you do. Mm-hmm. So the markets are also there. So this is huge. But I really don't want to know how much they need to pay for a single table. Your guys have it easy. They have a car, yeah.
No, the thing is, we made it easy because we have to do the same normal otherwise. We pay a huge amount. An absurd amount. We don't even make money anymore of it. Traditionally, like I've told this before, I think I'm sure, we have this event during August time where we have the medieval week, right?
Mm-hmm.
We dress up as knights, princesses, wherever the heck you want to go, goblin, go bananas, right?
Yeah, I actually know about that. That's one of the couple videos I found because I was curious as to what kind of shit you have there in Gotland. And this is the exact thing I found.
That's our tradition here.
the medieval
This is a very
festival.
local and local only tradition that we have here.
But that's not
The
Christmas.
thing is, it used to be for free. You could go in for free. If you had a table, you come and get the table, you go and sell your shit, and you have fun. That was the whole sweet, pure joy of it. And we had volunteers. The volunteers gets free food and somewhere to sleep.
Oh,
But they help pick up the trash. They make sure they're secure everywhere. All that jibber jabber. Obviously, there's gonna be alcohol everywhere. We don't care. It's fine, If no Viking would give a damn if a child starts drinking as well. We're just like, yeah, now you're a man.
he's a
Don't
true
look at that.
Viking. Give him
Yeah.
2 more cups.
People just even go casually
Chunks.
walking naked and bathing, swimming naked by the beachside, even right by the market.
Excuse me, what?
Yes, that's true. That is true.
You would be
Tradition.
wearing freaking a jail cell if that was here. Wait, no, you would die in the currents of the Danube River now. Yeah. So
What's the cop
you
gonna
have
do? Arrest a
that's
naked man?
you.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
a fucking cop would want to arrest a naked
he'll
man.
make you wear handcuffs. Now you're not naked anymore.
That's kinky.
Well, maybe they enjoy their job. Who knows? Hi there, Gremlin. Also, Square said, there's a place near me that's just a huge field, and some Sundays trucks and cars drive there to sell some stuff, and people just walk and buy stuff. Yeah, the markets in Serbia were on Sunday too. Do you also have markets on Sundays? Is that normal? Like everywhere? Sunday markets?
Nope.
No Sunday markets? Maybe only us Slavs. We have the Sunday markets. I love how nerdy is just eating. Also, if you have any personal questions, this is the time for you to be asking them. I have successfully exhausted my entire list, and I'm happy that we managed to do it in 2 hours. Well, hour and 48 minutes. Still, I'm very happy about that. This was a success. So if you want to ask anything, absolutely anything, with some restrictions, of course, do not ask absolutely everything, but ask something.
Oh, go for it. I'll go unfiltered. I'll answer your questions unfiltered.
Okay, someone's getting muted. Or maybe I
To
missed
a
something.
certain degree. To a certain degree. We cannot go completely bananas, right?
Oh, wait, no. I didn't exhaust all of it. I found a couple of stuff. John, what's the
okay.
worst present you ever got?
The worst present I ever got. This is a good one, actually. The worst present I got was getting the same present the next year.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You had the same
So
present
what happened-
two years in a
Yeah.
row.
2 years in a row.
How?
I got a pack of walkie-talkies. And the year after, I got another set of the exact same fucking walkie-talkies.
But wait, don't they
My
work
dad-
like... If it's the same brand and they work on the exact same frequency,
They
now you
didn't.
can use all 4 of them. Right?
The thing is, they didn't work because they were different models.
Oh, come on.
So one was the older model, the newer one was a newer model, but they just couldn't work together. Sadly, even if the same frequency, it just didn't work. And why, I do not know.
Oh,
But
it's
funny
just...
story about that. So I got walkie-talkies the first year, and other stuff. But the walkie-talkies was cool as shit because they could reach like 10 kilometers in distance. We managed to connect those walkie-talkies with someone else's walkie-talkie in the neighborhood.
You were just chatting.
You
Or
were just
bothering
chatting
them.
casually. No, me and my friend went out adventuring while we were just using the walkie-talkies left and right, like in
Oh,
town or whatever.
shit.
And he connected some other kid's walkie-talkie. We started talking to each other and shit. And it was like, damn, where are you guys from? And just started having the most casual conversation with them. It was a bunch of girls even. That was the craziest part. It was a bunch of girls. 2 dudes talking to 2 girls on a walkie-talkie, just randomly connecting. That was crazy.
They were freaking 10 kilometers.
Yeah.
I remember I wanted the walkie-talkie when I was a kid. I never got it because who knows why. I got weird presents, which I'll actually talk about because that's the thing we completely forget to go through. Our presents and the shit we got. That's one entire topic I basically just glanced over. We didn't go into it. And what was I talking about? Here, the walkie-talkies, I think they were max 2 kilometers? 1 kilometer? They were shit. How the hell did you get your hands on a 10-kilometer walkie-talkie? These were stupid.
Because these walkie-talkies weren't cheap walkie-talkies. These walkie-talkies were like meant for hunters.
So yeah, I'm talking about the child's toys. Yeah. So these were. Oh my god. You know how happy that would have made me?
These were the real fucking adult toys for me. I was like, damn, this is cool.
Don't call them adult toys, John. Whatever you do, don't call them adult toys.
Oh, sorry. They were like made for. They were meant for hunting, right? They were like hunting equipment.
Tools. These were
like,
tools meant to serve a purpose.
They're meant to serve a purpose for obvious communications, for actual bigger hobbies than stuff me and my friends were doing with them.
And seriously, this was the worst present you got. This walkie-talkies 2 years in a row. Are you kidding me? Nothing.
It was the worst at the time, but now today, after I've used them, they are the best. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when I purchased my car, we had to race quickly to the docks to get to my boat, to the ferry, right? I missed it by an inch of hair on the clock, sadly. But it was the fastest way to communicate. So instead of calling on the phone, which we needed GPS, and the phone was the battery one we needed GPS on, by all means. So it would drain money and time of calling on the phone, and I needed to have my headsets on me anyway, because if I were to call on the phone, I would have to be call over my headset. But I needed music to out-drone the car because it was so loud. You know my blue project car, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one I crashed? Yeah. I had to literally have my earphones on because, it was droning so much. There's a fat hole in the exhaust pipe, and that's why. But the walkie-talkies
so all the music is just coming out of the car.
There was no
Sounds
music
of the engine.
The radio didn't even function. That was the thing.
Holy shit! Huh?
Until I hit a solid pothole and it started working again. Funny.
Yeah, but I mean that's all technology for you, right? You just need to smack it. That's how you used to make things work. You have that old TV, you know, what is it, the cathode ray? Is that a cathode ray? I think it's a cathode ray TV.
The big glass bubble TV that never breaks.
Cathode ray TV. Yeah, it's a cathode ray TV. Yeah, let's call it the glass bubble TV. It's a glass bubble.
Are like these things. The glass is like a tank. No matter how much hard you smack on it, it will never break.
There's nothing to break there. I mean, it's a freaking cannon. That thing. It's beautiful. That thing is a cannon. It's a cathode ray that shoots It shoots electrons? I don't know. It shoots something. I don't know. It shoots something. Some sort of freaking particles to light up the display. But these things, if they stopped working, you would hit them with your hand, hammer, knee, elbow. You would go WWE on this technology because, you know, if you tried hard enough, it would work. You would move something, you would reconnect the little cables with that blunt trauma you're causing, and you would make it work again. There was no need to repair it. Unless you were too weak or something and you couldn't bang it enough for it to repair itself. Then you would have to give it to a professional. Which would probably look inside, but I know some lazy ones who would probably just bang it again.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so this is your final answer, right? The walkie-talkies. Your worst present.
The walkie-talkies, and then I got a video game that was an Olympic video game, and it was so bad.
Worse than Soccer for Love?
No, I wish it was Soccer for Love. I would have played that. I would have 100%ed that game. I would have all the achievements, all the secrets, and it's like, yeah, I would have nailed that game forever and ever. And it would be forever on my achievement list, top on the thing. But no, I got a set of walkie-talkies that I used today, and then I got a set a game that was so bad.
Wait, do you
And I
have Sucker
felt-
for Love?
No, I don't. I have not bought it.
That's cool.
I'm too busy with other games at the moment. That's why.
Ah, yeah, I know. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Everything will be okay soon. Just wait till
Soon.
Christmas.
Soon. When Christmas comes, I'm gonna buy it. Imagine. Like going. You know what we should do? We should totally go ham on all the dating sims we can find on Steam, and just have a marathon on them.
Okay,
We should have
first,
a dating sim marathon.
first of all, we need an entire censorship team capable of
Absolutely.
shutting down the data stream in the matter of seconds when a dick or a vagina shows itself on the screen. That's the first thing we need. Second, we probably need another censorship team, which is going to censor the audio with bleeps, because all the moans and groans are not good. We all know that would put us into a freaking ditch with YouTube.
Unless we put it as educational. Yes, very educational.
This is how you play the dating games. We will guide you through how to seduce fictional characters so they sleep with you and undress themselves. We will show you literal examples of how these fictional characters can undress and will undress themselves. We will show each other's personalities and compare them on a chart. Is this how you want to do it?
Hell yeah! I mean, game is game. Game is a game.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. God damn.
I won't elaborate. Well, that game... Okay, you still got a video game. Well, my worst present, well, it has a history. Back then when I was a kid, it was easy for my parents to give me a present. I like toys, as every other kid. I had this, you could even call it fixation, on these little figurines called Gormiti, I think it is. Yeah, these ones. Do you know those?
Is that like He-Man monsters? What are these things?
They kind of look like that, yeah. But they're these little monsters you get, and then you can play with them. But I just liked how they looked. But most importantly, I liked ripping their limbs off. Not a joke. As soon as I got one of those little figurines, I would take it, rip off all the arms, rip off all the legs, and now I could mix and match with every other figurine I wanted to. So one day, my parents bought me this giant Gormiti figurine, which basically had these attachable limbs. You could disattach. What's the opposite of attach?
Detach.
Detach, thank you. You could detach the limbs because they were connected with a magnet. So you could position it like a puppet, you can detach the limbs, swap it for other ones. This is what my parents bought me. However, I like this. This was beautiful. I mean, I couldn't rip the limbs off because they were already ripped off and they held on by magnets. It was pure bliss. At some point, I got bored of Gormiti and my parents didn't really know what to give me. Zello, you're here!
That's crazy.
Why did you retract the message? Hello? John's in the void because he wants to be in the void. So, at some point I got bored of Gormiti and my parents didn't know what to get me. And the fateful night of the worst Christmas for me arrived. During that night, I got a Rubik's Cube and a IQ test toy, which was two metal bendy things hooked onto one another, which you were supposed to unhook and separate into two parts as fast as possible, and that was somehow supposed to show how smart you are. I got these two gifts. I was severely disappointed. That IQ toy has been disposed of after a minute. I never touched it ever since. That Rubik's Cube now belongs to my mother, because I never solved a Rubik's Cube, I never wanted to solve a Rubik's Cube, and I never played with it. My mother, on the other hand, she immediately started playing with the Rubik's Cube, so I was like, have a Rubik's Cube, I don't want it. So on that fated evening, I technically didn't get any presents. Because everything I got was just straight up bad. And all it would take was give me a video game. buy me a video game. Get me a video game, like, on a pirate site. I don't care. I like whichever kind you would give me. Just why those things? These gifts pretty much radiated the sentence, I have no idea what to give him. Let's just give him random discounted shit.
Alright, now I have a question. What was the best present? The best, or even if it's toys when we were a kid, I have a huge list. I just remembered in my head the best toys that I had as a kid when I got as a present. And oh my lord, it's a long list, but I'm gonna narrow it down to the best of the best.
Huh.
Would you like to start, or do you want me to start?
I'm thinking, because honestly, I enjoyed only a single present. I'll restructure the sentence. There's only a single present I enjoyed throughout the years, and that was Garfield comics. I always enjoyed Garfield comics. If I got a Garfield comics, I would immediately start reading it. I would be a happy boy. I would have it finished by the time evening strikes. I would have it read. It would go into the shelf, and in like 2 weeks or so, I would pull it out again and read it again. I was happy. That was probably the best gift one could give me even now. If I had gotten right now a Garfield comic, I would be happy. That would make me very, very happy. I have a bunch of them under the beds, and I still love them to bits. Other than that, I have no idea. Video games, of course. I enjoy any and all sorts of video games, even if it's something stupid. I would play it just to try it out. So let's put it on to like the second slot. I'm not sure. Oh, I got video games, right? I got video games for my godfather. Yeah, props to my godfather. He was probably the only one who bought me video games for Christmas. Only him. That's how I got beautiful things like, what is it? Tony Hawk, right? Tony Hawk, American Wasteland. Yes, I remember it! Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. This is what I got from my godfather, and the game was awesome. My first skater game, I immediately loved it. He picked a good one. Like a really, really good one.
I had Tony Hawk's skateboard game, but when that was like when 360, on the Xbox 360, when they supplied an actual fucking skateboard. Like, dude, they had the sensor camera skateboard thing.
Shit!
Remember that? I used to have that, and I used to literally. And the thing is, I've been skateboarding pretty much like my whole life, essentially, until I stopped because accidents, right? But they supplied a skateboard technically with camera sensors or whatever. You had to use your feet and stuff, but I literally went shredding like it's like a real skateboard indoors, and then like eventually I started hitting the wall, the couch. I do a kickflip, like an actual kickflip, and all this stuff with that thing.
What the fuck?
And it was so loud, and it just smacks the floor and everything. But it was so fun to do it.
What is called? What is it called?
I forgot what it's called. It's like a Tony Hawk game. I know that much, but I forgot what it's called.
Oh shit! Google it.
Google it.
Okay. Tony Hawk games. Tony Hawk. What is it? Skateboard.
360 skateboard product. I forgot. I don't know what it's called.
Okay, right. Xbox. Oh my God! I found it. Tony Hawk Ride, right?
Yeah. That's the one with the red feathers. That's the one I had.
This looks something from right now, 2024. This looks like freaking modern technology. What?
What I had the red one, the one with red feathers.
So this had sensors, and you could use it for kickflips like a normal skateboard.
Well, normally you would just put your foot on the sensors to the tricks you wanted to do, and then slightly move on the board, and that would just be enough to control it. And the thing was, I did actual tricks on that board, so it couldn't register properly for shit at all. So it looked so weird in the game because it just started turning left or right or whatever. But when I did it, I actually did the trick in real life, but it just couldn't register at all in the game.
I understand.
I thought you had to use real skills to play the game. I was like, all right, I got this, no problems.
But here's the thing. It's interesting they designed the thing for you to be able to do these tricks, but they never implemented, like, being able to do those tricks IRL translated to the game.
Yeah.
Why? Wasn't there like a setting you didn't check? Like real tricks?
No. There is because it's a camera sensor. It's not even like a sensor to.
Oh, it's a freaking camera sensor.
Yeah, that's why. They didn't have like a proper sensor technology. So it's like if you block it with your hand or your feet, it'll just register as your feet are just positioning. But if you're in mid-air and then you do it with your feet, it'll register as a hand, which is kind of weird why it would do that. But it used to do that.
Square says
It's a funny goofy game though.
It's a fucking good game.
Skate 3 is based. It is based.
I never played
2
Skate
is
3.
also based.
I only played a single skateboard game, and that was Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. It was beautiful.
My first skateboard game was Shaun White's skateboarding and snowboarding. That was peak. The story is goofy, but it's great.
Okay, shall we go to number 3 on the gift list?
The number 3 on the gift list?
Yeah.
Wait, did I? Wait,
No, my number 3. My number 3.
Oh, your number 3.
Yeah.
Are you going from 5 to 1 or
No,
from
I'm
1
going
to
from 1 to 5. I should go from
1
5
to
to
5.
1. I went from 1 to 5. Ah, too bad. Well, number 3 is probably Pokemon plushies.
Pokemon plushies.
I used to love those, man. I still have a bunch of them. They were so good. If you have the big ones, you can use them as pillows, and it's so fucking good. You wake up with a freaking Rowlet in front of your face. It looks so freaking adorable. You immediately are in good mood. What's there not to love?
Should I go buy myself the biggest plushie in town, which is literally a big ass Pikachu? Should I just go do it?
What the hell?
Should I just go do it? Should I just go to town to the game store and be like, hey, I want this big ass plushie. How much for it? They literally sell a sword even. They just sell like a whole Warhammer sword or like a that's like life size and everything, and the Lord of the Rings sword.
Freaking Marine,
shield,
the Space Marine swords you shouldn't even be able to lift up. Those?
Yeah. It's made out of like foam, I think, or plastic, or whatever.
Yeah,
so like
most
you have to be able to
definitely.
carry it, because if you can't carry it, I mean, like, or how the heck are you gonna do it? It's like a little
Exactly.
chainsaw, essentially. Then.
Oh, it's one of those. I know exactly what you're talking about. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You have cool shit even in the stores. You know what we have?
We have only one game store, so of course it's thriving like crazy.
That means the market is not saturated. You can open your own. I mean, you know what you're talking about. You could be selling that shit and you would have so much money. Oh my god. Oh my god. But over here, what the stores sell, like these fancy stores, oh, it's sad-ish, I'd say. They have plushies. They have these squishmallows. You know, those giant, weird, round plushies that just came from the American market here. You know, squishmallows?
I think I do. I'm gonna Google it just in case.
Wait, that's a squishmallow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these things. So these just arrived here, and the stores are full of it. And they have Pokemon Squishmallows too. I only know because I've been with Kira, like, to shop for Christmas presents, and she showed me that these exist. And we found a ginormous Dragonite.
Do you think we will be someday an actual plushie? You think we will become Squishmallows in the future?
Oh, no.
Like our faces or icons, wherever the heck will be? Just like, yeah, it'll be a Squishmallow.
Well, I know at some point there will probably be a plushie of me, but I'm not sure if Squishmallow is the form I want to go with.
It was
gonna be around monsters.
Like a night helmet. Straight up, my icon helmet's gonna be it.
We'll see. Because I think you need to be contacted by them, right? Because they own the Squishmallow brand. I'll just make my own plushie and make it as soft as possible. Freaking soft and cuddly bloom. Oh shit.
I'll ask someone's grandma to knit me a Squishmallow.
Oh, I mean, she could. Not gonna lie, that is not hard to do.
Alright, what's next on your list?
That will be the fourth one. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. We had games. We have Garfield comics. We have freaking Pokemon plushies. I don't know. That's all I would ever want. That's...
The Squash Funko Pop one.
I mean, yeah, Funko Pop is probably going to come first. No, plushies are going to come first. Because plushies will be made by me, right? I would ask some sort of company to make me plushies, then I would sell them. But with Funko Pops, it's the other way around, right? They need to contact you.
I will make swords. I will make swords and weapons. Obviously, probably not actual weapons. So we can't have people slay people, right?
Man, at some point...
demons.
At some point, I'm going to fulfill all my dreams I couldn't because I live in a flat, and I'm going to start freaking carpentry, blacksmithing, and shit. I'll make you armor. I'll do it.
You'll make me armor? Oh,
Yeah.
I'll make you an adventure then.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds fair. I'll make you an adventure.
But you
then.
have to wear the armor.
I'll wear the armor. Fair enough. I'll wear the armor.
Okay. You know, zipper mouth plushie, something like that, but with the skin being unzippable.
The fuck?
No, it's another Skinwalker joke. Just ignore it. It'll go away.
Okay.
Holy shit. I don't know, just tools in general. I love tools. I don't have tools. We don't have nails at home. We don't have hammers. We don't have saws. We don't have
You can take my
walkie-talkies.
tools. You can take all my tools. I can get rid of all my tools. I have too much tools.
How much for shipping them?
Literally, I have,
I'll
I
just
have
get
like
a
my
giant
whole
box of tools.
underneath my desk is nothing but tools.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would go on the 4th spot. I think just straight up tools. I would like to get some normal working things for this household because it is sad. It is incredibly saddening that we don't have shit because we don't use it. I mean, but then you want to do something like, I don't know, make something out of styrofoam, or you want to put 2 planks together with a fucking hammer, but whoopsie daisy, you don't have a hammer. Whoopsie daisy, you don't have a hot wire. What are you going to do now? I guess cry. Yes, cool. So that goes on to the 4th slot. I'm sorry for that little emotional outburst. I don't know. Oh my god, I forgot weapons. I love weapons. I love ornamental weapons. That goes in front of the plushies. So that would be freaking comic books. That would be games. Fucking weapons. Then I said what? What did I say then? I forgot.
I forgot too. Wait, what was the first one?
That was Garfield comics.
The second one was.
That was games. Then there
The third one
was.
plushies.
Then that was, oh right, decoration, plushies, Pokemon plushies to be specific,
Yeah.
and tools.
Tools. Yeah, tools. And then the 5th one.
Yeah, 5th one was the tools now. I got confused.
What was the 4th one? No, the 4th one was the tools, right?
Okay, from the top. So, comics, games,
Yeah. Plushies.
no, ornamental weapons, then plushies, and lastly, tools.
Ornamental weapons.
Yeah, I love ornamental weapons. I don't want just a sword. I want that sword to look fucking godly. I want it to look like it came straight from the heavens itself and it impacted my garden I don't have.
Well, like I said, this is our dad lore what we're doing right now. This is like a portion of our dad lore that we're making right now. The day I die is the day I become a sword. Period.
I mean, that's what I said. If I die, I want my ashes to be used in creation of a sword, and that sword
is legendary swords.
And that sword is going to be buried 6 stories deep in an abandoned household. That is going to be blocked off by concrete. Someone's going to find it in 100 years. They're going to touch the sword. My spirit is going to haunt them and make the basement even deeper. The curse of the digging.
The curse of the digging. I am a dwarf and I'm
digging a hole, diggy hole, diggy hole. I want to dig so bad, man. I don't know. It's just in me, but I cannot. Everything here is owned. Everything here has cameras on. I cannot dig. I don't even have a shovel and it pains me. I want to dig, but I can't. That's, oh my god. I just want to dig a giant hole. I want to dig the hole and watch it grow bigger and bigger and bigger. At some point, I hope I'm going to hit water, then it's going to become a well, and then I'll start another hole, and I'll dig deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until I find something pretty. Skeleton, probably. Then I'll dig even deeper. But at some point, I need to die, so I have to give the legacy to someone else. And the legacy is going to be given by the means of the cursed swords. So what about you?
Oh god, where do I start? I can't say that from top. I can't say that from 1 to number 5. I can say the best ones that I do know though, that I still want till this day probably. because they don't sell anymore. But when I was a kid, my favorite fucking presents to get or toys that I got was like Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh cards! Oh shit!
It was like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards. I didn't have much of Pokemon. I also a Yu-Gi-Oh pure Yu-Gi-Oh collector.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I have a lot of Pokemon cards, but I don't have any Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I had only Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but no Pokemon cards almost.
Holy shit!
Yeah, crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was literally Nerf guns. Nerf guns was my childhood core toy.
I had those too. Yes, my parents used to give it to me.
On the gardens, like we live in an apartment, like a huge apartment stuff, like, and there's like a long apartment. So me and the other kids used to go outside during summertime. We had blasters. We used to blast each other every single morning till nighttime. We had the stealth ops and everything. We went into the bushes and shot each other and stuff. Yeah, it was darts everywhere. We had buckets of darts, and we just had to go to the buckets and just load with bullets and just go out and blast, collect the bullets after we were done, fill them up in the buckets again, and back and forth this whole scenario. It was amazing.
We used to have the Nerf craze here too. All of my friends had at least one Nerf gun. I had a Nerf gun. I had that freaking 8-dart revolver. You know, that revolving one?
The yellow one?
The yellow revolving one, which would break when the temperatures were too high. Fun fact, it would stop working, it wouldn't shoot. That made me quite irritated. Because I wanted to play, but I only had this one, right? And it wouldn't shoot if I left it on the sun for too long. So then I got the basic pistol, you know, which you have to like cock by pulling that little thing on the back, you know. Let me pull up some Nerf guns. We have to.
Yeah, whip up some Nerf guns and I'll show you. I'll tell you which ones I had. I remember all the guns I had in my head.
Okay, pick one off of this guy.
Oh god, yeah, that figure sums it up. Okay, let's see. Let's start with from the maybe not that. Take another one. Take a whole arsenal.
Okay.
Whole arsenal side.
Oh, here you go. Is this a good quality? It's not. Oh, holy shit. Oh, here you go. But these are the newer ones. These are not the old ones. These are the Fortnite ones. Yucky. I want the vanilla.
The yellow revolver's there. The yellow revolver's there. That's the one you had, right?
Oh yeah, it is. Oh well, yeah, is that one? Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. Yes,
that's the revolver. Yes, right here.
I remember it. I had those too.
I don't see the vanilla pistol. Do you? The pistol is not here.
No, the pistol. You mean the one that you pulled from the back?
Yeah.
With
is it this one?
Circular thing?
Yeah, and then it had like 4 darts, like to store below the barrel.
It only had 2. It had 2 stored below, and then they could use 1. Right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It was weird. Like I didn't use it that much, but then my parents bought me the Super Soaker, the Nerf water blaster.
It was so good.
It was so freaking good. And I used to have one which created these like 2 streams of water which like swirled around one another. It created this vortex, you know? And it would shoot so freaking far.
Did you have one with the water magazine? Did you have the one with the water magazine?
I had, yeah.
Mine was a pump shotgun.
Oh, wait. I don't even know that one existed. Nerf Super Soaker.
Yeah, they had water magazines. I think like there was actual magazines.
Mine had a magazine, so this is the shotgun. Okay.
No, not that shotgun. Mine was like one of the earlier models of it.
Ooh, I don't think I can find that one. Maybe.
You just scroll through and you'll probably find them. It could have been an elite version, even elite Super Soaker, but I don't think there was an elite
yeah,
Super Soaker.
These are the freaking Fortnite ones. Oh, look, here's something. Torrent water blaster, pump to fire a flooding blast of water. Maybe this one?
No, it was very early models. It was like back when they had the fucking bazooka what Super Soaker came out, where it's like you had to pump so much air into it, and you got so close to someone's face, and you just ass blasted their face with just water. It was like skadoosh with just fucking water.
Wait, I'm trying to find mine. Oh, here it is. This is the one I had. Nerf Super Soaker Tornado Strike. Yeah, that's the one with the magazine. I had this one. I used to carry this to pools. That was awesome.
Mine looked similar. Mine was just a shotgun, so you had to fill up with water on the gun from the back, and then you had to pump to shoot like a huge amount of water all over.
Wait, before we continue, let's stand to the live chat because Gremlin was trying to tell me something. So about that plushie, he said. Then he added, "You thought that was a joke? No, this is a demand. You will make this." I won't make myself where you can unzip the skin. Then I'll add like more skins. I'll add John's skin so you can dress up your own Bloom.
So secretly, I am Bloom, but no one knows that, and Bloom is me, but nobody knows that. We're just wearing each other's skin, basically, but no one knows.
So I'll have like a Lara Croft skin, I'll have like a Kardashian skin, then I'll probably have, I don't know, John Bon Jovi skin because we have the same
Wick.
birthday date.
John Wick.
John Wick skin. Yeah, beautiful. Come to Ireland. We've got loads of unobservated and unowned land here. There are a lot of places like this. I think it's either Italy or France, which has a lot of crumbling castles, and they'll let you keep it if you promise you'll take care of them. But I think it's Italy right now, which is trying to put people into these small villages where people are just moving out of because no one wants to live there. And what you have to do is basically apply, promise that you're going to take care of the house and restore it, and you get a house for free. I want to do it so bad. Like, so freaking bad.
Should we do it?
But we need to...
We just go get a castle and it's like, hey, we want a castle. Is there any castle?
We need to start working on Fiverr then. We need to get a job which will allow us to move.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And work from wherever. We can become freaking nomads, but then recording is going to become a problem.
Nah, we just record and post a video like here and there what we do per day, I guess. It's like, yeah, daily vlog. It's like, okay, we're out in the forest, we're out hunting deer, boar, or bare hands, and we're just gonna fucking make it work.
Then we got this bear skin and we'll put it above the fire. Oh my god, so it cures. Then we'll put it like on a wall, house restored. Now it looks Viking like.
Base.
We'll put rugs there. Oh my god. Oh, I would want to do it so fucking bad. Just restore a castle, make it look as historically accurate as possible. All the gilded shit, the chairs, furniture made out of normal wood, not those shavings glued together. Oh god. Where were we?
Yeah, we were looking at the different Nerf guns. Yeah, keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling.
Okay, John's gonna disappear.
The normal ones, yeah, the normal ones.
Just the Nerf guns.
Yeah, just Nerf guns. Old school Nerf guns. You can probably Google
my friend used to have this one. I think
the Mega series.
This one. It basically was fully automatic. This one. I think it was this one, just a different model. But it was fully automatic. It had an electric motor on the inside. You have to turn it on. It would start roaring, but then as soon as you pulled the trigger, it would shoot out a torrent of darts, and it was beautiful. Holy shit! My freaking childhood, man. Yeah, Nerf guns. I can't believe I forget about those.
You know something even more cooler, even more crazier?
Yeah.
The most hidden models that we don't remember really, but I remember them still.
Lay them on me.
It was the Vortex series. Remember that one used to go on TV even and on YouTube a lot when on the trailers and stuff. The Vortex.
I didn't watch a lot of videos about Nerf guns. No, I remember Super Soaker Vortex. That's the one I had, right? But
there was the Vortex series that shoot flat discs. There was the
oh shit! You're talking about the disc shooter. Yes, I know.
Yeah,
I know. Why do they call them Vortex?
Vortex. Yeah.
Why do they call them Vortex? Oh yeah, this one. I have no. I think I have it. I think I have one. I'm fairly sure I had one. Yeah, it's somewhere. It's somewhere hidden, and I think I have this exact model.
Those
maybe a smaller one.
Disc guns just shot so fucking far because they kept spinning.
It was a disc, yeah. This was a freaking sniper. I had one, but I think I got this disc shooter at a time where I wasn't that interested in Nerf guns, and this was the last one I ever got. I didn't play with them anymore. This was the final Nerf gun for me. Something like that, a disc shooter. Not sure which one, but it was most definitely a disc shooter.
These are practically collector's items now at this point. I mean, when you really think about it.
They are. And I mean, the plastic may go bad, but if you don't have it in like a wet place, you could sell them. I mean, the revolver one, not sure whether or not they sell it still. The super soaker, I don't know, maybe even my kid will be happy from it if I give it to him.
And then it was the tournament versions. What were they called again? Because they had a lot of Nerf tournaments.
I don't know. I didn't delve that deep into this. I just like the shooty bang bang, not the lore.
And no, wait, N-Strife. I think it was called N-Strife, right? Nerf N-Strife.
Okay, let's go check. N-Strife? No, N-Strike. Probably.
Yeah, N-Strike. Was it N-Strike?
N-Strike.
The N-Strike might have been the older versions, yeah. Oh, you had the Long Strike. I had the Long Strike. I remember that. The one sniper right there below.
This one? Oh shit, this one. Holy shit, there was a sniper rifle?
That was the sniper rifle. I used to have that one. And then the yellow one next to it, I used to have that one too as well. God, it's such a memory. It was bad at shooting because the spring is just so bad on these guns, right?
It is. So that's why people are modding it.
Yeah, we have to change it to a much harder spring. And when the spring wasn't enough, we just had to like go crazy bananas with modifying them.
I never modified my Nerf guns. I never had tools to do that, but I know a lot of people did that.
The thing is, with the Long Strike, you could put the magazines in the slots in the back of it. That was the cool part about it. So they had built-in magazine slots where you could put it there. And that was the best part about the Long Strike. You could put magazines in it. Like, you could really haul.
What's happened to Nerf guns? I don't see a lot of Nerf guns lately. They're still being sold, like that Fortnite shit they did with Nerf. I mean, that's pretty recent, I'd say. But what happened to Nerf guns? People are not really playing with Nerf guns. I think I remember it with my friends too. They switched from Nerf guns at some point to airsoft guns. Then we were just shooting each other with airsoft guns, and I didn't have an airsoft gun, so they would just shoot each other, and I would be bored, not doing anything, being all sad and shit. Poppy playtime Nerf gun, you gotta be kidding. That is not real. Hopefully that is not real. They didn't go this low. So this is your number one on the list, Nerf guns?
Well, maybe not number one. I'm trying to find what that series was called. It was a very special series that had such an odd alien look to them. They were like super thick and round and God knows what.
Wait, you mean that bombshell? That Nerf bombshell?
I don't know. It was so
because you used to throw that. That was like a rugby ball.
No, not that one. It was a completely different one.
It's real. Gremlin says it's real. Poppy playtime Nerf gun. Holy shit.
Poppy playtime Nerf gun?
No.
What? Is that a thing?
No.
That would
Zuru
be cool
X-Shot skins. Holy shit. No. No.
That is crazy.
What are we? What has Nerf become? CSGO? Holy shit.
Yep.
Back in my days, the guns were all yellow.
All yellow and blue. They were single colored. Yeah, we didn't have skins in those days.
Depending on the series. Like the classic were yellow, then the super soakers were blue and white. Then I don't know about the other one. The disc ones were
white
green.
And blue. The elite one was blue and orange.
Possibly.
And then there was another series that was like darker brownish orange.
I don't remember that.
Called. I remember that there was like the special series that was only the limited time series because they were like during a tournament. I forgot what they're called. Oh yeah, there was even a video game on Wii even about Nerf guns.
What? You found it?
Yeah, there was a Nerf gun game even. I forgot they made it on Wii.
Nerf gun game?
There was a game even, a video game. I remember this.
Nerf Super Blast Online FPS. That's what I found on Google Play, but I doubt it's that.
That is not that one.
Which one? You have to tell me. I can't find it.
It's just called Nerf N-Strike, the game.
What?
Yeah, it's a game. Like, Google it.
Nerf and Strike game. Holy shit!
Yeah, it's an actual fucking video game.
What? No. Why? Why did they make this? Why? What's the point? It's just a shooter with Nerf guns. Why? I don't get some
Because
choices.
Nerf guns
man.
back in those days were peak.
They were. But why would you play a game instead of playing with a Nerf gun, which is already a gun? Oh.
True, true.
These were the
but
times of
still,
not having any
yeah.
friends anymore.
These were the times when we were outside and not inside playing video games.
Yeah, pretty
You played
much.
video games at the evening when you got home.
One
when we were
blaster,
kids,
two ways to play.
the thing is, when we were kids, it was like, oh, you know, our parents kept like telling us to go inside because we were out too much, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, oh, you're too much inside. You need to go out more. Being an adult and all.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's what happened, right? With Pokemon Go. Go outside, go have fun.
Oh yeah.
But still play video games. Like, don't put your eyes off of that screen. No, no, no. We want to get you hooked. Just also with the addition of fresh air.
Gosh, life was so good.
Yeah.
And then it was okay. So then we talked a long talk about one of my favorite toys.
Yeah, like you were trying to make a list of the most favorite presents you ever got.
So it was Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Nerf guns. We have Bakugans and Beyblades. Bakugans
Oh,
and
I
Beyblades.
never had Bakugan. The only Bakugan I have is from a Happy Meal. And that one is
Really?
stupid. Yeah, that's the only Bakugan I ever had. And I'm fairly sure it doesn't even open up properly with a magnet.
I had the original
it's a stupid
ones.
one.
I had the first generation of Bakugans. I had Dragonoid. I had Tigress. I had
Oh my
like
god!
I had all of them.
Dragonoid!
I had
What the fuck?
Dragonoid, the OG dragon, the first generation.
Yeah, I
And then
know.
got the
I
evolution
watched the
of it.
series a bit. What the fuck?
I still remember the
man.
name of them even. That's the crazy part. I remember there was like I remember only two. It was the Darkest, Chaos, and like Aqua and
Fire. There was the green ones too.
Yeah, that
Earth
was, what was
ones
the one
too,
called?
yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
I don't
Gosh,
know.
can you just play the intro, like the first Bakugan intro? Can you just do it on YouTube? Just play it. It's such a nostalgia.
I don't think YouTube is going to like this, but YouTube Bakugan intro. Every
It's
Bakugan.
Christmas.
Which one?
I
The
think it'll be fine. Yeah, the first-
Bakugan Battle Brawlers. This one, I mean, that's a song
first
that's
intro.
copyright. If I mute it, we can watch
If you
it.
do it, it'll be fine. Yeah. Just like we can watch a few
There you
bits and
go.
pieces of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. You had the
That
fucking
was such a
main
nostalgia.
character Bakugan. You had this one. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I had it. I had all of them that appeared in the anime, pretty much. I had all that appeared in the anime. And I had like a bag where I had all of them stored neatly and tidily, even in a plastic case to protect them and everything. Like I had all of it. I had an actual map. Like you literally had to roll on the map with magnets and everything, and they had like little nets. So if they would go out, it would just bounce back in. So you could do however you want. Like you had the plastic gun even,
What the
where you
frick?
could shoot and roll the Bakugan on it, and that's how we played it. So wherever the magnet connected to it and it flipped out, that's where you would land on the card.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had like all these points and all this stuff, and whoever had the highest G points would win the round. on that
Yeah,
card.
yeah, pretty much. Here's the thing. I think I remember why I never had any Bakugans. They were just too freaking expensive. They were.
That might have been the case,
Like
yeah.
for a couple of balls, you pretty much had to pay like 10 euros, and my parents looked at that and said no. Then I asked them for a Furby, and then they said no. And I'm very thankful about that decision of theirs, but I still wanted a Furby back then. I don't want it now, and I'm glad I never got any. But the Bakugans, I remember wanting some, because it's freaking balls which open up on a card. It looked epic, right? It is basically plastic origami. It is a great design. In its core, you have to admit, it's a beautiful idea. Have little balls which open up into monsters. how could you not love that? But then you look at the price and there goes all your hopes and dreams down the drain.
I wasted so much money on it. It was so good. Oh, childhood memory. But that's because I took them with me to school every day. And I used to play a lot with my friends who couldn't afford them or buy them or, so we used to play a lot together.
I took Pokemon cards on the other hand. I took my entire albums, then we would trade them. Then my friend managed to haggle a freaking fake Rayquaza, but it's still a Rayquaza, so I did not really fucking care. Good old times. Good old times where there was a bunch of kids just doing whatever freaking shit they wanted on the playground with their stuff they took from the home. I used to have a freaking Walkman, that shit that plays music. But my dad used to say, don't bring the cover for the batteries. He used to put like a battery in there. I don't know, AA battery. And there was a cover for the battery, as there always is. But then my dad was like, no, don't take that, so they don't steal it off of you, because it looks like you don't have the cover, right? And no one would want an incomplete Walkman. So that's something I used to bring to school, and I would listen to music, and I would also get Pokemon cards, and I would play with them. Not like play the game. We would just look at them and trade them and talk about them. That was pretty much it. I don't think any of us knew how to play Pokemon, the game. No one. I still don't know how to play the Pokemon game. It's an enigma. I know there are some type advantages, but you have that written on the card, right? But the general rules, no thank you. I have no idea. Bakugan is much easier to understand.
A new video idea? You and me, we go to a convention and we learn how to play Pokemon cards.
Yeah, we could. I mean, there are more interesting things. We go learn how to play
Pokemon cards.
There are more interesting things. Come on, we could shoot each other with modified Nerf guns.
You want to do that? We could totally do that. Absolutely. We'll get a whole arena, like a copy of Nuketown, and we just go and have a fucking blast in there with Nerf guns. Yeah, sure, we could do that.
So, what other things do you like for Christmas? This was the third slot, right? So you still have two more.
We still have two more? Oh shit! What else we have? I already mentioned Beyblade also as well, because that was also peak at the time.
Beyblade was cool too. It's hard, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Lego Hero Factory!
Lego! I never had a Hero Factory. I just had normal Lego. Back in my days, we could buy Legos in a plastic bag.
Really? I got it in a cardboard box with just Lego that was from the Stone Age.
Those were too expensive. We used to buy Lego for kilograms, or grams, 100 grams of Lego. You would pay, I don't know. I don't know. It was cheaper than buying an entire set. That's the thing. So Lego what else?
Lego Factory was one of my jams. I used to buy these a lot as well. I collected on everything. I had the first generation, second generation, third generation, and the fourth. I think I stopped at the fourth one because I don't think there was any fourth at the time now.
I don't even know there are any generations. I didn't used to have these fellas. I used to have Bionicles.
Bionicle was also one of the OGs. Bionicle was the OG shit. The movies are out on YouTube for free.
Wait, what? They are? What?
Yeah, you can watch all the movies for free on YouTube.
Yeah. I didn't even know there are movies of Bionicles. I just know there are figurines. Oh shit, that came out in 2003. Guys, we have movies on YouTube. A full detailed universe with heavy lore and interesting characters. Maybe I should watch that. Holy shit.
It is pretty shit movies, but it's still if you were a child at the time, you thought this was the coolest shit in the world. But now it's what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah,
bits
pretty
and
much.
pieces doesn't make any sense. It's just random shit, but
Okay, so this is your final verdict? Just toys? Yes. All of these childhood toys?
Childhood toys.
Honestly, I don't blame you. You stirred up some good memories in me, especially with those Nerf guns. I wouldn't play with them anymore, I don't think so, unless I modify them heavily to shoot some slugs.
I totally would. I would go out there with a full-on equipment vest boots, you
I
name it.
never
knee
had
pads,
the
buckle,
vest. I
camo.
never had the fucking vest.
I
Ah,
had
shit.
a vest. I had. Look, I still have my helmet laying around even. Oh, let me get it. Actually.
Wait, you have it here?
Yeah, I have
John.
it here. I still have my helmet from my kid's age. When I was 10 having Nerf War shit, I still
why
have
is
my
it here?
helmet. Look at my
The
helmet.
fuck?
Like I have a little military helmet. Like this is what I used to equip with. I used to
Would
run
you
with this
fucking
helmet.
believe that? Why do you have that in your room still? Does it
I
still fit
found
you?
it.
Put it on your
What?
head.
It still fits my head, absolutely. Surprisingly, I could actually adjust it.
What the hell?
So I can just put it on my head and it'll sit there perfectly. It has a little chin thing even. Wait, hold on. Let me
Oh,
put it
fuck
on.
me! It's like a proper helmet. I never had any of these things. I just had the essentials.
Yeah.
Fucking gun. And
It's
that's
just perfectly snug and everything. It has this little chin piece even.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's just, the only problem is I can fold it backwards, so it doesn't sit properly on the top of my head because it's just meant to rest on my head.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, hold on. Let me.
It's freaking crazy.
The light. There we go. See. Yeah. The whole helmet and
You
everything.
look like a Fortnite player.
Yeah, well, I am a true Fortnite player now. Yeah, absolutely.
Man. Shit, all of these memories, that is just straight up nostalgia.
Oh shit! This is the best time of my life.
Actually, good question. How did you feel about Christmas when you were a kid compared to how you are now?
Ooh. So when I was a kid, I used to sit by the tree a lot. The tree was my my chill space essentially.
Tree.
Yeah, the Christmas tree. Because
Oh,
usually
Christmas
the
tree,
presents
okay.
were always there. So I always sit there and wait for the Santa to be like, he's gonna come with the presents. I know he's gonna come with the presents until like, it's not Santa, it's my family.
It's your brother with a plastic mask of Santa.
Yeah, it's my brother with a plastic mask. And the one thing that reminds me at school even. Now I'm completely fading away from the moment, but like yeah, at school we used to bake gingerbread cookie houses, right?
Okay.
But we built a Star Destroyer. We built a fucking Star Destroyer and we went into a competition with it and we won the competition with
Wait,
it.
was it a gingerbread house competition?
Yes, it was a gingerbread house competition.
We never have those. That's so
Everyone else built a
stupid.
castle, a regular house. We Star Destroyer.
That's a
straight
house too.
up.
Technically, that's a house too. It has living quarters. Same as a
I have-
castle. It doesn't only have living quarters, so Star Destroyer is technically a house.
I'm gonna see if I can find the photos of it because I know I uploaded it somewhere, but I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Holy shit. If only we had these competitions in the school. You know which competitions we had? Freaking math competitions. Freaking physics competitions. And in the primary school, my teacher wanted for me to go there, but I didn't want to, cause fuck that shit. I want to do nothing. Why would I fucking do math if I could chill instead of doing work?
Why do math?
Yeah, exactly.
You're
I
so
remember
right,
I
dude.
would start crying. Fun fact. I really didn't want to go to that competition. I would start crying. And then she would pull me out into the corridor and talk to me. And then she eventually persuaded me to go there. But, okay. I went to the math competition. Then I never went again. Because I left the school. Fuck you. Did you find it?
I'm looking for it. Hold on.
Okay. Gremlin says, what do you mean it's your family? This is Santa. No, don't worry. He just doesn't get Santa. It's just him. Holy shit. For me, I have to say, with every passing Christmas, I'm getting more apathetic. Apathetic? Is that the word? Apathetic? I think it is. Apathetic. Yeah. Showing or feeling no interest, enthusiasm, or concern. Yeah, that is accurate. So with every passing Christmas, I am very, very much apathetic about it. Because as I already said, we don't buy each other presents anymore. We buy ourselves presents. The only good thing about Christmas is food nowadays. It's just a feast. I basically take it as a mukbang session, right? I go there, I eat the food, I go to bed, and I sleep. I wake up, we have leftovers, so I finish the leftovers, I chill, I go to sleep. That's Christmas for me. When I was a kid, it used to be so freaking magical. The anticipation, just waiting for a little Jesus to show up and give me presents, which I didn't know what they used to be. Man, I love getting presents. I love not knowing what I'll get. It's loot boxes in real life, and we all know how addictive. Yeah, and we know how addictive loot boxes are, right? So how could you not want a random item? Even if you wouldn't like it, it's still a random item. The anticipation means something. What?
I couldn't find the photo. But back into the question at point, like when I was a kid, it was more exciting because, you know, you're getting toys. Everyone gets toys. It's pretty chill. And the thing is, everyone's family gathering. And our family was like, we had other families with our family celebrating Christmas as well. So you can imagine there was a huge mountain of presents and packages behind the tree and around the tree, and I was just like, damn, this is the best view of my life. Like, you think like the view of the moon, the view of the ocean, the view of whatever the fuck. No, the Christmas packages is the best view, hands down.
Yep, it's the loot boxes. Looking at the loot boxes beats whatever else you're looking at. It's the thing which makes you glued on the loot boxes. It's the loot boxes.
It's the loot boxes. It's the free loot boxes. And now today, being an adult, now I'm just like, man, I don't want to spend any money, but I'm like, unless it's on myself. But like, here we are.
Here's the thing. I don't understand how my parents don't know what to buy me. I already bought myself freaking knives. Not knives, swords. Did I show you the swords? Wait.
You have not shown me the swords.
I think they're over here. Yeah, they are. I still have to put them on the wall. Oh no.
Sword review! Sword review!
Here we go. Here are the swords. One.
Oh shit!
Oh yes, baby.
Chinese swords?
Oh, blade.
Oh wow, they flop a lot. Jesus, they flop a lot to the side.
I got these. Let me put the headphones on.
Why are they so thin? They flop a lot to the sides.
Because they were cheap as fuck. You know how much these cost when they're legit? This is for decoration. This is not meant to be used.
I can see that. And
This
could
is-
be a fish hook.
This is sheet metal. This is just plain old sheet metal which has been flattened and curved, and that's it. So I bought myself this. If my parents don't know what to buy me, I don't understand how, because they could just buy me a machete and I would be happy.
I would just buy you an actual real sword that you can actually cut
Or
with.
that, yeah, but those are expensive. I
Doesn't
found this.
matter, that's
I
what I would
found this.
do.
I found this for fucking 50 or 60 euros, and I was so happy because hook swords, right? Right, freaking hook swords.
To be fair though, you bought a very unique swords, to be fair.
Then
Hook sword.
you can hook them and ooh,
Like
it's
normally
two
everyone
swords
buys like
now.
a
It's-
knight sword or katanas and shit. No, you went with full on Chinese swords. Like you literally went with quite long fucking swords.
Dude, you know I like ornamental swords. What looks more ornamental than this? It is sharp everywhere. You can hook it together. You become a Beyblade. You can take someone's shin. You can cut their shin open, and you look just badass. You can punch people, you can stab people, and no need for that stupid reverse grip, because this thing accounts for that. See that? That's just a poke in someone's leg. Fortunately, it's not sharp. I mean, unfortunately, it's not sharp.
I
Otherwise,
used to
I'd be
have
more
a
happy.
sword until I sold it, sadly.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was a replica anyway, so it doesn't matter. I
Gremlin
might
says.
have actually my fake sword maybe around. I think I have my fake sword laying around actually.
Gremlin says, "Can someone please rob me? I want to use this." The thing is, it's really hard to use and really impractical to create. That's A, why it's expensive, and that's B, why it hasn't been used, like, for general military, because which kind of blacksmith is good enough to create this? There are some, but you can't really mass produce it. That's why the good sharp stick sword was most widely used. But it just looks so cool. I don't understand. If my parents want to buy me something, get me a sword. Easy.
Easy.
I want a sword. I want a helmet, a medieval helmet. I don't know, World War One helmets. Buy me aviator glasses. I don't care. Get me cool looking stuff. I want shit that kills people. But we're not in America, so it's swords. Oopsie daisy. Hey, you almost threw shit off of my table. Hook swords. You go
It's
over
a
here.
good time to just whip up my pillow from the back of my chair. Just like whip it like that, and just like, yep.
Ah, you're sleepy. So here's the thing, yeah.
Sleeping on stream.
Sleeping on the stream. I don't understand. Some people are just getting money from sleeping on stream, and that feels like, what the
You know
hell?
what the crazy part is? You know what the really crazy part is? It's that when girls sleep on stream, they have more views when they sleep than when they're awake.
Mm-hmm. People are
You
weird.
can just look for yourself. Just looking for yourself.
I know.
It's not me just saying random bullshit right here. It's like an actual thing.
They're just sleeping.
Why is
It's
that?
just,
I do not know why. It just is. And that's the crazy part.
well, I mean, good for them. I don't have anything against those girls. They're just profiting off of the thing I don't understand. And yeah. How? Why? Why would you want to watch a lady sleep? If you want to watch a lady sleep, you go out there, you seduce a girl. I wanted to say steal. You don't steal a girl. You steal a girl's heart. Metaphorically, not literally, please. Do not do it literally. And then you can watch her sleep. That's how you, as a normal person, watch a girl sleep. You get a girl, and then you watch her sleep. I don't know whether people are just so lonely, so scared to talk to people, like girls and shit, because, I don't know, over here, the ladies are pretty okay. Of course, some of them are bitches, but if you're talking to a bitch, if you have
the most casual fucking layoff you've ever pulled off. It's like, oh, you know, I mean, the girls here, they're okay, I guess. I mean, you know, there's probably better
The
out
men,
there.
on the other hand,
The men is the
no, only in Philippines are men more beautiful than women. Sadly. Where was I?
women. Damn.
What? Yeah, don't you know? The most beautiful Filipino women are men. You don't know that? That's common knowledge. Watch out when going to Philippines. You're going to bring home a man. The joke was even on Family Guy, right? When Brian was sniffing Quagmire, I think he was checking his luggage or whatever, but in the end told him who he slept with. 2 Filipino women and 1 man. You mean 3 Filipino women? And just a blank stare Brian gave him.
He just panicked.
God.
He just panics.
I mean, you would be panicking too.
If you're drunk enough, you probably wouldn't see the difference probably until you wake up the next morning and panic.
Yeah, pretty much. And holy shit.
There was a video I saw on Instagram where there was like a dude who had apparently bagged a 80-year-old.
Excuse me.
Yeah, for real. Like he took home someone's grandma. I think he went to that someone's grandma's place and they did it. And the next morning she comes in and serves him tea and cookies and like cornflakes.
Man, call that man a wolf, cause he just ate a grandma.
The shake off of the shoulders, like, yep, he fucking did it. He ate the grandma. Literally.
He's the man. Jesus Christ. No,
When he woke up, he whipped up the camera and then recorded it and then posted online and then
well,
you know what she responds with when she asks how old he is and he tells her how old he is? And
What?
she's like, gosh, you're like the age of my grandchildren.
Is that a problem? No.
Oh, such a crazy historical moment. This is a funny video.
Well, here's the thing.
I can post it to you. It's a funny video.
Yeah, you can send it to me. Here's the thing. Some Asian grandmas can do makeup so well they can unage themselves at least 50 years. So I wouldn't be surprised that some people would be bamboozled into sleeping with a grandma, because some of them just make themselves look 18 and they're 60. It's it's mind-boggling when you see it. I've been horrified ever since. So I understand if it was something like that, but if you're so drunk, then you managed to seduce a grandma without knowing it's a grandma, then you need to stop drinking. It's obviously not good for you.
Here you are, send it.
Thank you. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Moment
Play
drunk
it,
bandwags. I will play
it.
it. Wait. You won't see John for a second.
I gotta adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. That might work.
Craziest hangover of all time. I don't know where I am. It's like, hello, dear. Holy shit, that looks like a sweet grandma. She just wanted to have fun.
You can have audio on. You can have the audio on if you need to.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you can just leave it there.
No, I just want to know if you like cornflakes, or do you take sugar, or whatever.
Wait, but he woke up in the wrong house. Did he sleep with her?
Yeah, like, what, who are you?
Did
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I
So
think
that's the full
I
story.
mean, why would they be in her bed?
You know what? Could be. Maybe both of them were drunk. He came into her house. She was drunk too, so she didn't think much of it. They had sex. He woke up. She woke up. She made food. She made breakfast and served it to the man who made her happy.
Traditional lady.
Honestly,
Traditional lady.
Man,
Old
some
school tradition.
grandmas are so freaking heartwarming. I have to say, even if you sleep with them, they're just.
They're so heartwarming, quite little.
But you see it, right? She wants to do it, right? She wanted to do it. I don't know. She was lonely for so long. She wants it.
Most
But-
likely the case.
Yeah, but after that, she defaults back to grandma mode.
That is true.
It's just so
That is
wholesome.
true.
I know what happened. It's just so wholesome that after everything is all done, she just nonchalantly goes into grandma mode. Holy shit. Wait, isn't this a Christmas live stream?
It is.
Well, it had
It's a
cookies, so
podcast. It's our first podcast.
it is our first podcast, yeah. Okay, did I finally exhaust everything? Yes. I don't know. Do you have a list?
I don't have a list. I didn't make a list. I'm just eyeballing this.
I forgot one. Tell me whether or not this is true. Do you watch Donald Duck on
Oh
Christmas?
yeah! And every Christmas they goes on Donald Duck.
But only that single episodes. And this has been going on since 1959. Holy shit.
It's actually more than just one episode now. It turns into like a huge amount of Disney movies collected together now.
Oh,
instead
so
of-
they turned it into a Disney marathon. But it still
Yeah.
contains Donald Duck.
It contains the original Donald Duck stuff, yes, but they have added more like from different characters now. They could be like the Dusty from Planes. It could be from like it's like different clips and stuff from movies and pieces and like small short stories and stuff that they make. Special stories even like Cars, Christmas, like it could be like anything that is Christmas involved. But then it's like the original like Christmas Donald Duck.
The classic one remains.
Oh yeah! By the way, one really cool shit that we used to watch when we were a kid when it came to Donald Duck. Thank you for reminding me. We had something called Sagan om Pungsvetten or Pungsäcken, which means the story, or I should probably say the legend of the ball sack, which was literally a Swedish comedy parody of Donald Duck.
Where was the ball sack, John?
No,
where was the ball sack?
Donald Duck's name was the ball sack. His name was ball sack, and he used to
Okay.
swear a lot in Swedish and saying like the most heinous stuff in Swedish. You want to see it? It's super funny. There's no
Yeah, send
audio.
it to me.
There's audio and everything, but like
Send it to me. While you find it,
really.
I'll talk about our freaking classical movies. So, for some reason, over here, we always watch Home Alone. I don't know what is going on. I think they do that in many countries. That's on Christmas Eve. All television channels, if they don't have a lot of competition, they just air Home Alone. So, I expect this year for there to be all freaking Home Alone movies side by side. I know they're going to do it. They always do it. Classic Disney movies always appear on the TV too. Other than that, we don't have like cartoons. Oh shit, we do. Well, first of all, we have the old Slovak movies. One of them would be Mouse Coat, if I were to translate it.
I sent it to you. You want me to translate what they're saying? I can totally translate the whole thing if you want to know what they're saying.
Wait, I'm just looking for... Oh shit, why can't I find it? Am I remember? Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah. It's Czech. Okay, I typed it in Slovak. I'm sorry. There we go. Film. Or no? I think I remember it wrong. Okay, that's probably just... Yeah, that's probably just a book. I think I misremember something. Well, there are all of these. All of these tend to be Christmas movies. They're airing. The Princess with the Golden Star. Yeah, look. I have no idea what it is about, but it's the old Czechoslovak movies. I think this is Czechoslovak. Is this Czechoslovak? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, this feels... Yeah, Czechoslovakia. There you go. Princess with the Golden Star. Also, there are... Oh shit, where is that from? I only remember a quote from the movie. It is... Oh no. I'm just going to search the quote. Please. Please. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes! Mrazik! Oh, fuck me. This is probably the most classical movie, Christmas movie, here in Slovakia. Jack Frost, aka Mrazik. It is so good. I'm not sure if you can find it translated. If you can find it translated, holy shit, go watch it. It's a Soviet movie, but it's good. The dude who made it, he's good. Screw that it's a Soviet movie. It is beautiful. And you have you even have Baba Yaga there. That's a character in the movie. And there are all of these beautiful quotes. It's funny, it's sassy, it's a gorgeous movie. And look at how handsome this dude looks. Look at the nose. Even better than Santa, not gonna lie. There you go, I'll leave this here. So you sent me that thing, right?
Yeah, that is the Legend of the Bulls.
Okay, so without audio.
You can watch it with audio. There's no music or the original.
No, I'm talking about the swear words.
Oh yeah, you can totally have that. That's fine.
Okay, wait.
It's in Swedish, so no one's gonna understand it. There's not even a lyric translation on it.
Oh, YouTube's going to understand it. Oh
I
shit!
understand it completely. Yeah.
There are subtitles. Okay, I'll allow those.
It's Norwegian. It's like.
Wait, so is this like that's just Donald Duck, but voiced over, or is this like?
Yeah, voiced over in Swedish, but a parody voiceover.
We have something similar here, although it is not Christmas themed. I know you can't see John right now. That's because Discord is being stupid with me not having the window somewhere on a different display. Too bad I only have a single one.
If we have the audio on, I can translate it.
Look, it's okay. It's fine. We have a similar thing. However, that's a parody of Harry Potter. And the translation just turns him into... Not the translation, like the parody turns the name into Daniel Wood. Could be a dick joke, not gonna lie. And
Daniel Wood?
Yeah, Daniel Wood. So Harry Potter turns into Daniel Wood, and it's extremely popular. Because there are all of these pop culture, these Slovak pop culture references of the randomest shit. It's funny, it's goofy. This is fucking Daniel Wood and the tournament of Mekiš Birka. And Mekiš Birka, how do you write his fucking name? Just this.
I'm gonna know right it.
Neki Šbírka is a freaking singer. What the fuck? He's a Slovak pop and rock singer and songwriter, popular in Czechoslovakia. It's just stupid. This is not like airing on the TV. This is, I'm fairly sure, just a YouTube parody. But it's a classic. Not a Christmas classic, just a Slovak classic. When you want a Harry Potter parody, you grab this. Sadly, I don't think it's translated. If it is translated, please. No. I'm proud about this, or proud of this. As a Slovak citizen, this is something we can all be proud of as Slovak people. This is just wonderful.
Dolava, vyjebané koně.
It's just Slavic humor. If you just the voices themselves, you already know it's just dumbass, stupid Slavic humor. He said left, you fucking horses, left. It's just... and then just but you already knew that. It's stupid. If you can somehow translate it, go watching.
I like a score goes, oh yeah, get us into swear words, this is amazing! I want to watch the entire thing!
Oh, let's go! Man, that fan-made episode looks way better. What the fuck? It is. I enjoy this more than just straight up Harry Potter.
Childhood life was so good.
Oh,
We hate it, but we love it. Now we just miss it.
Máš na to, ještě si daj dvě kolečka, ještě. Běž, Foreste, běž!
Run, Forrest, run! That's what they said. Fucking hell, I need to watch it again. This is just pure comedy gold. And I hate it's not translated because the jokes would make sense in English too. Oh lord. Square says we have something like this in Polish too, except it's a Harry Potter game. So is it like fan game? But it's all stupid and stuff, just like this one?
Parody game?
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
But that's crazy that they would make an entire game just centered around parody. I mean, it's weird that they aren't really scared that Warner Brothers are going to shut them down. It's a official Harry Potter game, but it's a YTP. Now I understand. Okay. It's a YTP. It's not like I thought they made an entire game. Honestly, that would be impressive. But more impressive would be Warner Brothers not shutting the entire operation down. Anyway, John, you appear to be falling asleep. We finished everything on the list. We added some other things.
We covered even more stuff.
What?
We covered even more stuff in this. Crazy. We covered pretty much all of it.
Yeah, we did. And we've been doing this for 3 hours. This was an absolute win. You could have made it better, not gonna lie.
I think 3 hours is a solid podcast, yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'll look up how to be a better moderator, not gonna lie. But for the first try, it was great. I'm happy. I'm happy. Hopefully you are happy too. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you learned something new, especially when we were talking like facts about our culture, not when we are talking about how John almost died and John almost died again, and how I danced on ice with my friend and how John died again.
Someone will take their time, I hope anyway, it would be super fun to just watch it, that someone takes their time to watch this for 3 hours and animates the crazy part of our stories and everything.
Jesus Christ.
And then someone just uploads it, we just see our own stories and just like, oh yeah, this happened and then that happened, this is what we did and all this stuff, jibber jabber.
I mean, yeah, that would bring nostalgia in like 4 to 5 years. 2 or 3 would be best, but I don't know. With how YouTube is nowadays, we'll see. Okay, we'll see.
Oh, is Gremlin gonna make it? Gremlin, you gonna do it? Gremlin gonna make an animation? Oh yeah! That'd be
Holy
sick
shit,
as
Gremlin! If you were to do it, holy shit, man! Thank you. When I have money, I'll send you merch for free. Not gonna lie, I mean I'll do it. Why not? If I'll at some point be able to be a fucking rich bastard, not knowing what to do with my money, I mean it's just donating, man, right?
Way of life good.
Yeah, that's what all the sensible rich people do. I mean, you never need that much money. They just donate it to people who need it. Like, fuck this shit. What do I need? A golden bed? No. This 200 euro mattress better. So shall we wrap it up here?
I say we wrap it up here. I think we covered everything. And did you have anything you want to say, or?
Nah, just hope that you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like or subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell icon. I don't usually say that because I don't care whether or not you hit the bell icon. I don't do it myself, so do whatever.
And we wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, everyone.
Not Happy New Year. Shut up with that Happy New Year.
No Happy New Year.
I'll
Okay.
wish them Happy New Year later. Yeah, cursed New Year. Yeah,
Yeah, very cursed New Year. The Skinwalker will find you. You don't know which one it is yet.
Not you too, Joe. Not you too. Yeah, I wish you all a Merry Christmas. Enjoy your time with your family. Enjoy the presents, enjoy the atmosphere, and most importantly, enjoy the goddamn food, because that is, in my opinion, the best part of Christmas. Shoving shit in your damn mouth. And we're ending it here. Bye.
Bye? Just like that? Just bye?
What? Do you want to add something?
Oh, did we add? Don't forget to eat and hydrate. I guess that's out of now. All right, yeah, now we're finished.
Now bye is fine.
Now,
We can
okay,
buy.
yeah.
We can buy.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
No. Bye. Bye. Not bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. One more.
Oh, bye.
Bye.